to the NBA Finals, baby. We finally made it, and I am excited. But let's recap the games that we've missed as it's getting ready to tip off here. I know we're missing a couple boys, but obviously me and Shawnee Boy are here, and I am your host Jay Cubs. Make sure I introduce myself. But yeah, we're about to tip off game
Who's
one,
this
and
guy?
and we got to make sure we get you set up for that. So the last time we talked, I think we were in the middle of game four, and I remember Sign talking about, hey, it's still a game, still a game. It's like 7 point game, 6 point game. Then I think the Pacers just kind of ran away with it after that. And I remember talking about Tyrese Halliburton having a crazy game at the third. He literally had an historic game, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, and
Mm.
0 turnovers. First playoff game with those numbers, basically just not having a turnover
That was
with
the same
those
game
numbers.
that we were all
During,
talking
yep.
last. Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that was an insane game. Tyrese, I mean, I've been falling in love with this game and this playoffs. I mean, in general, I already knew he was a great player, obviously, and he had
Yeah.
a tough year in general.
Hmm.
Even to probably the Pacers fans' standards, slow start to the year in general for the team. But man, has he I mean, I can't remember what I said. He's had 3 is it 3 game winners? Or
Yeah.
3 game winners and a game tie,
And
or is it 2 game winners and a game tie?
he's
I'm
somewhat.
losing track.
Yeah, it's right. It's just getting too. I'm
I'm
pretty
losing
sure. Is it not 3 game winners? Oh yeah, game tied up because the game one that was to tie it because it was a 2 pointer. So yeah, 2 game winners,
2
one
game
game
winners
tie.
in the playoffs alone. I mean, talk about rising to the occasion, man. I'm loving it, and like he's embracing it. I think I might have mentioned this in the last podcast as well, but getting voted overrated, excuse me, may have been the best thing that could have happened for their playoff run right now. I mean, by the way, it's been a team effort. It's part of the reason they've been so successful is because
Yeah,
the whole
because of
team
what?
is
Because of
rising.
our favorite thing.
Oh God, yeah. I
He's
almost
not
don't even
here,
want.
unfortunately, to say it.
Yeah, yeah. Why say it now when it will be said
Yeah, we're
soon?
gonna hear it. Well, I don't know,
I
but
mean, it was the first thought, the middle thought. What did we say? It was the first thought, the second thought, the third thought, the fourth thought, and also the final thought. So,
the only thought that's been on his mind since this playoffs has started,
but that
literally.
being said, I actually I'll give him his credit because I actually love seeing team basketball be played. I prefer this to the what he was. I mean, he made the whole point about the we're not the big three anymore. We're the supporting cast or whatever the
Yep.
hell he was
Yeah.
saying. God, it's hard to keep track.
It's
But
very accurate. It is
I
right. It's
love it.
correct.
I
Yeah.
prefer it. I do prefer it, but just as a basketball lover, it's fun to
Hmm.
watch a team be successful more than watching maybe three people be like just carrying a team. And
Yeah.
I
It's more
mean,
fun basketball. I mean, those San Antonio Spurs teams throwing them back,
yes.
were
Oh,
just so much
yes.
fun to watch. I mean, you couldn't
It,
even
it-
comprehend what was going on. They were
their
playing together
passing,
so
it was
well.
just so crisp, so
Yeah.
crisp. But
Hey, on that Tyrese Halliburton note, kind of interesting. I heard Rick Carlisle was on, my favorite thing to bring up, the McAfee show, but he got an interview and he talked about Tyrese and that slow start to the season he had that made him not an all
oh,
star. And
really?
it's actually like kind of crazy. I hadn't thought about it, but I believe what he said is he got injured at the end of the playoffs last year, right? Didn't he get injured in either game three or game four of the Eastern Conference
Was he one of
Finals?
those
Yeah.
yeah, you
And
might be
then so
right.
he
Oh
was
my God.
going through that. And
Do
then
you know
he
what it was
went.
by chance?
I do not remember
Okay.
what it was, but then he goes to the Olympics, even though he doesn't play, but like, he's training out there doing all that stuff. So then that's part of his summer. And then I think he came back, and I think what Rick said is that he had like a setback or something along the lines in training camp. So he just didn't get that recovery summertime,
Mm.
like a lot of NBA players do. He had a very busy summer, both injury and the Olympics. And his conditioning wasn't ready to go once they hit the floor. And obviously, the Pacers, man, it's in their name. They set the pace, they run, they go like
Oh, yeah.
crazy. And so I think that had a huge aspect to do for Tyrese's slow start because we see what this guy's doing
Yeah.
now. Clearly, he's all star caliber. He just,
Oh,
wasn't quite ready, right? So it's like
yeah.
that makes a lot of sense why he had a slow start to the season.
It's a good point. In that time I looked it up because it made me too curious. It was a hamstring injury in game. He was questionable for game 3 and game 4 of the 2025 uh or sorry, 2024 that would have been. But yeah, he just has been so impressive. Like I didn't even think about the fact that he wasn't an all-star this year. But it's a great thing to bring up because yeah, it's impressive to see what he's doing now because it seems criminal for him
Yeah,
to have
it
not
does.
been.
But he did have a really he did not have that great of a
Yep, yeah, great point.
start to the
And I mean,
season. So
we even had a comment at one point. Hey, we read the comments by the way. About people being kind of impressed that we knew about the fact that they had a slow start because they're kind of a, sm- a smaller team, like probably
market, yeah.
a smaller market kind of a situation. But like even ourselves, I mean, after an Eastern Conference Finals last year, to see them kind of have that weird start where they were kind of irrelevant and then they just surged. I also saw a stat recently that the two winningest teams in the second half of the season, after I think probably after All-Star break was what it was, were the Pacers and OKC. And look where we're at now. You know that
Yep.
they turned it on at the right time of the season. Pacers especially. OKC was kind of
They were
it don't
dominant from the get-go,
start
man. Yeah.
start to finish.
Even
They've been
without Chet,
dominant.
you remember
So
it seems so long ago,
oh
but
my
they had
god, yeah.
Chet was out for
Half the
like
season.
half the season, right? Yeah.
And
And
I
it
love
looked like they
watching
didn't really
Chet.
step like they didn't miss a beat, you know what I mean? Like they were
Yeah.
still so deep.
Well,
But
yeah,
then
they're so
Chet comes
deep.
in, makes them even better, man. So
Yeah, I'm super glad Simon brought up the whole Chet Holmgren thing last week because Chet Holmgren's gameplay, just in general, is so pivotal to how great OKC has been. He is so great. I mean, I just I love watching these 7-footers that can handle the ball.
mhm.
I'm so Rudy Gobert minded that it seems like that's an impossible task, but it's
Hey,
sick seeing these guys that are like just I mean, it's like how do you defend a guy that's 7 foot handling the ball like
mhm.
a guard, you know? And there's a couple of those guys these days. So
God, that's crazy. Like you made that point a couple weeks ago where Wemby was 1 and Chet was 2 in that same draft. And like obviously Wemby's much better than Chet, like like couple steps above at least, if
no,
you want to
no,
call
you're
it that.
wrong. Chet was he was he drafted the season before, didn't play, and then
Oh,
they were
played
both
the same season. That's
they
what it
played
was.
the same
Okay.
rookie season, and yeah, it was
Gotcha.
like honestly, Chet Holmgren looked like he was the better player for the first half of the year. Wemby got his
Mhm.
footing, you know. Redshirting a year helps, you know.
Yeah, it
So
certainly helps
Chet
you
comes in with like
steal a rookie of the year if you do that. That
and that's why he looked
not in
so
this case, but
yeah. We've
sorry
seen
to interrupt. Sorry, you were making a
that's a good
great
point.
point that just reminded me of that.
No, yeah. But yeah, I mean, he looked like he might have been better than Victor, but Victor obviously turned it up. Wembanyama's he's the future
He's
goat,
different.
you
He's an
know.
alien
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
But
Alien's the sickest. Oh man, totally off topic, but what a sick name to get
I
from
mean,
LeBron James. I
it
can't believe LeBron came up with that for him, but no better
was
person
it
to
LeBron? I felt
yeah,
like
he
everybody just called him that,
no,
but it was a
well, maybe it solidified it, but there was a tweet that he dropped, and then
uh,
after that, they dropped a shoe and
I
stuff,
was
and
gonna
it was
say he
Alien.
literally got a shoe that's off of that, so
Yep.
that's hilarious. If Braun is he a
I'm
Nike guy? I can't remember.
I think he is. Oh my god, I don't know for sure, but he
Yeah.
got a shoe deal with Alien, and and there was a reference to the LeBron tweet in the time that it happened. I just remember that all happening, but I think he had been called it, and then LeBron. I mean,
Yeah.
having LeBron call you
Yeah, he is Nike.
Alien. I mean, who's gonna say no to that right there? If you got Braun calling you the Alien, it's legit.
All right, well, so back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, that was game 4. We
So
talked
off
about that
topic.
historic thing. No, it's fine. That's what the live is for. It's a watch along.
True.
We need that stuff, you know. So,
True.
game 5 was a blowout. Knicks actually make it a little bit of a series. They beat the Pacers 111-94, send it back to Indiana, and sets up an interesting conundrum, man, because I think what was it? I had the Pacers in 7. You had them in 6.
Oh
And
yeah.
then I think Feist had Knicks in 6. And then Sime had Knicks in 7. So besides Feist, any one of us was going to get a correct pick, no matter what happened in the rest of that series. I remember saying that. And it's crazy. Even though I picked the Pacers, I'm rooting for the Knicks because this is just
Yep.
going to be like so tight, and how the points are going to work out for our pick'ems. But yeah, I guess I was got my foot in my mouth because I mean, you knew the script, bud. You knew they were going to take the first 2 games in New York, let go of the third
Oh,
game,
yeah.
and then let go of the fifth game and bring it back to Indy for a Game 6 win, which is what the Pacers got
I knew
after
it
they
all.
bounced back. It wasn't really a game, especially in the second half. They got a 125-108 win to advance to the NBA Finals, man. Crazy that happened. And you got the exact right pick'ems to
Yeah,
get you right in the lead.
it's ringing in my head still. Who's we, Kyle? Who's we? No, yeah. I mean, obviously, I couldn't have predicted the exact outcome of each game,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was pretty confident in the Pacers. Wanted to pick them in less than 7, even because I had been
You
so
had to.
wrong,
You had to go with confidence
dude.
in the Pacers. The fact that you hadn't to that point.
Exactly. Like
Mm.
I felt like I had wronged them, so I was like, I gotta like honestly, when they beat the Cavs, that was the moment for me. Like in the first series, I was like, okay, wow, maybe they're cooking something. Then they beat who I saw as like the favorite coming out of the East, probably other than the Celtics, which that's a whole different conversation.
Yep, yep.
But I mean, beating the Cavs is super impressive, and they did that in 5, right? They did that,
Yeah, they did the Cavs in 5, and then I think Bucks in 5 as well.
and I had been impressed by the Knicks, so I had to give them more than what the Cavs had done at that point. I mean,
Yeah,
none of that really made sense to me, but I had to give the Pacers their flowers, and it worked out for me. So
it sure did, man. Hey, great pick. I certainly thought it was going to be a closer series. I thought the Knicks were a little bit better than what they showed. In all honesty,
hey,
like
Syme still made a point, regardless of
yeah,
the
yeah,
outcome, that it. I mean, that
could have gone either way.
that first game was a legit, like maybe the luckiest shot I've ever seen in the playoffs to
And
result in
if
a win.
Nemhard doesn't go absolutely fucking nuclear before then, like they're not
Yeah,
even in a position for that. They're down 14, was it, with 250 left?
yeah,
Like
something like that. Yeah,
unbelievable. I remember I stopped like paying attention to that game. I was watching that game, fourth quarter blowout. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And then I'm scrolling through Instagram, and all of a sudden, I think it was like 2 minutes before I was like, holy shit, they're within 9, I guess. And then they kept coming. Nemhard kept doing his thing, man. And
nasty,
so did
nasty work.
Siakam in this series, and he got Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Tyrese continues with the memes, man, because he
Yeah.
pulled a little Drewski, thinking he just walk right up to it. And I don't know. I don't think you can confirm that that's what he's doing. He was doing, but it kind of looked like he thought he would be named. But I'm pretty sure they get told before the announcers or the viewers, I should say. I don't know if that's a
Hey,
thing, but
he's a fan kind of guy, man. He hit the choke celly as well. Like he's a guy that likes playing it up. So maybe he did know, and he still just wanted to make a joke out of it because that's kind of funny, you know. And everyone noticed, or a lot of people noticed, and it's been posted all over the place. But honestly, listen, they both played great. I think Tyrese probably played better, but it's kind of one of those situations where you give it to Siakam. I think you
I
give it
think
to him because
Siakam
he
was more
rose.
consistent. I
He
think,
rose
like,
more, I would
yeah,
say. I mean,
mhm.
he probably arguably him playing so great means more than Tyrese playing great because you expect it from one, and Pascal, like, I mean, you expect it from him too. He's been an all-star. He's a great player.
He was the only all-star on the team. That's crazy to think.
This
If
season he was
Siakam,
too.
yeah, Siakam was
Oh,
an
okay.
all-star,
See,
and
God,
Halliburton was not. But no,
showing my ball knowledge right
but
now. Yeah,
Halliburton's still the
he's
number
Ben as
one
well.
option, obviously, and Halliburton's a
Right,
different number one option, like we've talked about. He's
right.
a pass first point guard, so I think that's a lot of things that, especially when you look at stats and probably these voters or whoever decides who's
Scoring
going
is
to be
huge,
it,
right?
scoring's going to be on there, right? And
Yeah,
Halliburton, like that game I talked about where he had what 30 points, like 30 points for Hallie is like
it's a lot of
a
points.
40 burger for Brunson or maybe even more Edwards, whatever you want to call it, like these pure scorers, but not for not Hallie, which I like about his game. That's another kind of refreshing thing
Yeah,
about, you
God,
know what I mean?
I love a good passer these days. You see less and less of them because point guard has almost been dominated by these guys that are like score first kind of guys. You know, like we're calling them point guards. They're point guards, but
Yeah,
like it's almost been a changed
yeah,
role in the
yeah.
game. And
It's not the same as when we
watching
first started watching.
pure passers is so fun. Part of the
Mhm.
reason that we enjoyed watching Collier so much, or Collier, I don't know how you say his name,
Collier,
Isaiah.
yeah.
Oh, the
Whatever.
Jazz. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, like watching someone just be a pure passer, it's just so fun these days because it's almost a lost art. It
It
feels
is a
like.
lost art. Yeah, I think it for sure is a lost art in today's NBA just because it's changed so much. And
Yeah. So
honestly, like,
watching Tyrese do like whatever, like 19 points per game, 20 points per game, and 10 assists per
yeah,
game,
like
it's sick. It's so
H-
sick, man.
SGA and Tyrese Halliburton, they play the same position, right? And I almost want
Yeah.
to see like what their height difference are because I know um SGA, I've been hearing all about how he's 6'6", but what is and then Halliburton 6'5". So that's weird. I would think Halliburton's
Oh,
taller. He looks taller, but
he looks
they're
lanky, man.
basically the same. They're the same size, right? But they play completely different games. Same
Right.
position, same
Yeah.
size, completely different games. And
Great example. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, the
but
point guard role
they're the
is a
same
different role.
position, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of SGA, let's talk about it. It was dumb. That
It
last
was
game,
dumb.
I didn't even write the score down here in our notes, just because it was. Oh, I mean, wasn't it like insane blowout? Like at
At
halftime, like
half.
30 points or something. Like it was
Yeah.
gone.
It was gross at half. It was over at half. Yeah.
Yeah. So OKC wins it. Nobody had OKC in 5, which is what they got it done in. Feist got or not a correct, but the closest because both you and Sime had OKC in 7. And of course, my negative Nancy ass had the Wolves in 7, which I definitely picked with my heart, man.
Yeah.
I really like. I feel like I talked to you too. Like this OKC team is probably better, but I've been saying it like Minnesota Jazz. Blah 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 blah. I've said it like 3 or 4 times. I feel like each episode, but I
And
picked with my heart, and that was
I
dumb.
totally feel it too. I mean, I was rooting for them, but I
Yeah,
picked OKC. I picked OKC in 7, thinking that obviously the Timberwolves would
do
make it a close
something.
series, right? Um, I mean, I think they got exposed. I think they.
Oh,
I mean,
so bad.
Rudy Gobert was getting played off the floor. I expected that. I'm pretty sure I said that on air. I said that was going to be a problem. Um, it was just like all around, nobody was performing. The defense was too swarming for the Timberwolves,
Oh man.
and their offense was, I mean, it was rarely looking good. I mean, it felt like OKC was constantly hounding them, and when they were getting offense going, it was like hard shot after hard shot. It wears you down, man. And it was paining me watching Nas Reed just continue to take these corner threes with no
Dude,
care in the world. Because
he
dude,
did
he had
not.
no choice. He had no choice. It felt like often he had to like flare out. There's
Mhm.
3 seconds on the clock when he gets the ball in the corner, and he's popping a last second three. It happened so much in this series. OKC was locking them down in the paint. They weren't letting them get in there. They weren't letting them get anything easy. It was
It was
surprisingly dominant, and I picked
so
OKC.
dominant.
I mean, again, in 7, it's like it could go either way if you're picking someone in 7. I feel like,
Right.
but 5 is a whole different story. I mean, they got basically swept. The gentleman's sweep, they call it, right?
Which is like, dude, I'm like convinced that these teams know because, like, I remember Game 3 was the only game that Timberwolves won, and they blew out the Thunder. And it's like
Yeah,
they just had, at least at some point, they were like, "Okay, we're down 20, don't matter. Like, we'll get the shit back, get an extra home game, sell all those tickets, sell all that
exactly.
shit.
I
Like,
know.
why not? Because
You
you
love to win
know
at
you're
home.
so that
You
that much
love to win
better.
at home.
I know you can't say that, but it almost feels real. You know what I mean? Because it's just crazy. And
They punted that
obviously,
game. They
yeah,
punted that game. I mean, and they were down big. They were down really big, and I understand the idea of like whatever. I hate it though. Punting a
yeah, oh
game in the
yeah.
playoffs, so lame to me. You cannot be just giving up.
Especially they
Having
were just up 2-0 at that point,
I
right? It's not like
know.
you're up 3-0, but
And then you see clips of like them talking after the game, pretty like nonchalant about it. They're like whatever, and like obviously, yeah, it didn't matter that much. They did recover. Um, it's just I hate it. I hate it. Like
I
if
do
you're
too.
that great, you better show it every single game in the playoffs. It's not the regular season no more, man. I hate that a lot. Like I want to see the best caliber of play every single game in the playoffs because it matters that much to
Yeah.
them too. You would think,
Yep.
and they punted that. I mean, they were benching players, so they really gave up on that game, and I just that's what we'll get into it, but that's what kind of made me believe in the Pacers like taking it pretty deep in this series, because if OKC's willing to just punt games because they're down 30, dude, the
Seriously,
Pacers
I would be different in
wouldn't.
the
I don't think the
finals.
Pacers
That
would
would
do
be
that. I
crazy in
don't.
the
I
finals. But yeah,
would the
no,
Pacers punt a game? I don't think the
I don't
Pacers
think
would punt a
so.
game because, but the OKC. I mean, like you can't have a mentality that you're gonna win, because that's how you get yourself in a bad situation. Anyways, I'm
Exactly.
I'm on a I'm on my high horse here talking about all this. I just want to see teams not give up in the playoffs, right? Like we see enough of that in the regular season. I
Regular
watched the
season,
Jazz.
yeah.
I watched the Jazz give up on 82 games straight. They won a few, but
Let's not get it. Let's not get into that, man. That'll be another
that's a
thing.
can of
But
worms. That's a can of worms we don't need to open right now.
surprise, surprise! Kyle's favorite NBA player wins WCF Western Conference Finals MVP. No
That
surprise
was
there.
obvious.
He averaged 31, 5, and 8 for the series there. What was crazy though is that after that game, they opened as minus 625 favorites to win the title, which is bonkers.
That's a
And then
big favor.
I think when the Pacers came out, it went to minus 700. Like just insane amount of dominant, like what the books are predicting. Like we haven't really seen stuff like this. I mean, maybe the Warriors against the Cavs, to be honest,
Yeah.
when with KD. But I do remember hearing a stat that like they opened as big of a game one favorites. But this team, man, this Thunder team is insane.
Mm.
Like you were talking about that. I don't know if we talked about it enough. I know we talked about it, but like honestly, I want to give more credit for the OKC defense than I am disappointed in Anthony Edwards' performance. Because honestly, like
They hounded him.
watching it with your eyes, he couldn't do anything. He would get doubled or he would get single covered by Lou Dort, who's all defensive team, first team, probably the best
Oh,
perimeter defender in the NBA.
Dort is a freak. Yeah.
Right, I would
Well,
say.
and the fact that I'm saying Dort is a freak, they have, I mean, SGA is a good defender, by the way, great
Yeah.
defender even. They've got J-Dub playing great defense. They got Chet Holmgren 7-1 ass or whatever, 7-2, handling business in the paint when he's not against Jokic anymore.
Yep.
Um,
The other
Isaiah
Jalen Williams,
Hartenstein.
they didn't even play him in this series, which is so crazy
how
how
deep they
deep
are.
they are. They didn't play him in this series,
Pretty
but
good.
I remember like him again, like he'd match up against Jokic and hold his own as best as you can, against Jokic, and
Did
then
we
you
talk
have
about our picks for
Caruso.
this series yet?
No,
No,
for
okay.
the finals.
No spoilers
No,
yet.
but
Then
we obviously know. We've already said the Thunder and the Pacers. That's what's going on right now. First quarter almost done. Can't wait to kind of recap that once we get there. But
no scoring so far.
yeah, a little bit, which is not surprising, right? I guess if you think about it. But
Defense
no,
first,
yeah,
baby.
like Caruso comes in and he's almost the same thing as Dort. Like he's just and you give. Except he's better offensively and in transition, so
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
sitting there
get that
naming off great
aspect.
defenders, and I forgot Caruso
Forgot
as a top team.
Caruso, man.
'Cause
Not
he's been
not
probably
the
the
lil
best.
dog, not the lil dog, as our boy Feisty would say.
Dude, yeah, I will continue on. Like, how is he gonna say that about a guy that's playing big dog defense, man?
Literally, he a big
Big
dog.
dog defense.
But yeah, this Thunder team, man, they're dominant. And I saw this stat: they went 29-1 against the Eastern Conference in the regular season. One loss to an Eastern Conference team is
Yeah, that's right.
insane. And
I think
still,
it was the Cavs. It was the Cavs, by the way. I remember that game. Yeah.
To this point, man, they have lost 16 games this season.
That's
Sweep in the
nuts.
first round, 1 game second, 1 game third.
That's nasty.
That is dominant, man. That is so dominant.
That's so nasty, man. I mean, I'm kind of stuck on this Caruso thought, so I'm gonna have to just
Yeah, get it out.
I gotta get it out of here, man. He might be the most important piece. Like, I want to call it rising because, like, dude, he's been disgusting in this playoffs. He might be the most important riser for their team in this playoffs because SGA you expect it, JW kind of expect it. Chet Holmgren, maybe you don't expect it quite yet, but you know what he's got.
You expect what, right? Like what he gives. Like you
Yeah,
expect
and
at
that-
least
and he's
the
continued.
17-9 or whatever.
I don't think he's increasing necessarily. But Caruso was playing Jokic. He was literally like main defender on Jokic to make sure they win that series.
Yeah, how can you not call him a big dog? Imagine calling that guy a
Yeah,
little
dude.
dog,
We were
bro.
just talking shit about
Imagine.
you, dude. Feist, you are a horrible person. Can we just say it? You sat there and called Caruso a little dog. That's like,
We're getting pissed about it over here, dude.
yeah.
Hey, hey,
What do you got to say about yourself right now?
shut the hell up.
Um,
Shut the hell up.
I liked it better when you weren't here. Then, if that's what you got to say.
Shut
after all.
the hell up. First off, what a great game. What a
Yeah,
great
even
game.
got into it.
You
We're
watching
gonna
this
get
game?
into it, man. But we.
Oh, you had
yeah.
time to watch the game, but you couldn't hop on.
Where the heck was this guy, man? Where the heck?
Taking a
But
pump,
we
bro.
basically just set the stage.
Honestly, your biceps
might
be-
be big.
might be a little too big for the screen,
Hey,
bro.
hey.
Caruso
Talk
could
about a
never,
little
man.
dog, huh?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
calling him little dog because you think he's smaller than you. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
maybe.
Oh.
Maybe, boys.
What a clown! What a clown!
Hey,
Hey, Feisty.
That's a clown
Game
comment.
1 is here, buddy. I'm glad you could join us. I know there was a lot of crazy stuff going on for you, but Game 1's here. And yeah, Sean, we just kind of set the stage for everything going on. So we'll just kind of say it right now. First quarter almost over, and the Thunder kind of went on a little run as we were talking about it and are up 10 here at the end of the first quarter. How we feeling, Feist? How we feeling about this?
Yeah,
Thunder
so
series.
the reason why I was late, I had to give a pep talk. I made a quick trip to Oklahoma, made a quick pep talk, and then
Million
not
other
so
things I
clear
do.
skies.
There's
So.
a million things I'd do before I took a trip to OKC.
That's because you're not in the playoffs.
I actually think I did like this better when Feist wasn't in here.
The shit has just gone downhill fast.
Immediately,
man.
this guy comes in here flexing.
Sorry, I'm on a high dose of testosterone.
What? Okay.
This guy's juiced up. He's
This
juiced
guy's
up.
juicing.
A little bit.
You better have big biceps.
But
Then.
I'm excited for this game, boys. I don't know how much you guys have already talked about, but hey, you guys have been talking about it all week. I feel like you guys have been talking more about it than I have. And you guys have been like, oh, Casey's going to kill. Casey's going to kill. And I'm like, y'all need to chill. Don't curse. So
let's get into that, actually, because we haven't talked about our picks.
Vice definitely just had sex.
yeah, I did it.
I'm just throwing it out there. He's out here. He comes in here flexing, and he's like, "I'm my testosterone through the roof right now, bro."
The wife is out coaching right now, dog. Don't
coaching you up, I see.
This guy is.
Back to basketball. Back to b-balls. I mean, sorry. What? No, I got Feist got me on. No. Our picks for this series. So. Actually, Feist, Sean does not believe that this will be a cakewalk for the Thunder. Sean picked OKC in 7, and yeah, we talked about it a little bit already. I think, Sean, you think it's going to be a real close series. Yeah, go into why you kind of feel like this is going to be a 7-game series. I sure hope it is, but
Tyrese Halliburton, man. I'm just kidding. It's not just him, but he's been so good for them. I mean, OKC's up 8 right now. That might as well be like 2 when you.
Bro, I just started watching the game, and guess who's at the fucking line?
Yeah, here we go again. Here we go again.
I had to.
Yeah, maybe
not Halliburton. Not Halliburton, though.
Not Halliburton. That would be SGA, the Kyle's favorite player in the league. You totally distracted me, man. I had a point flowing, I bet.
Halliburton is the reason you.
Oh, yeah, Halliburton.
Their initial reason.
Halliburton, bro. That man's been insane in this playoffs. He's probably going to hit a game winner, game 1 right here to steal it, Classic. He would do it. He's done it before. I just think that, okay, we had a little bit of a conversation about this already, but I want to know, I want to have Vice hear this right now. Okay. The Pacers would not punt a game, right? The Pacers would never give up, but OKC gave up in the Timberwolves series when they were down 30 at half, right?
Yeah.
Pacers wouldn't do that, you don't think, huh?
No, I think that I think you put it.
Is that a mindset thing? Do the Pacers have the dog mindset that's going to propel them to victory? Because
Hey. No,
is
so
OKC getting complacent?
no, I think you put it best in our last episode where you were like the Pacers are very similar to the way the OKC plays. They have really good. I think you said all starters, like even the bench players could be star players.
Yeah, 7 or 8 man starting lineup.
Yeah, like literally, and I think that's how OKC works. So this is the game that is really gonna. It really is gonna come down to which team does what their identity best. OKC is known for their defense of mentality. They will shut you down. They will basically do anything and everything to make sure you are like shut down completely, right? And then I don't know, like what are the Pacers really good for? That tempo ball,
Oh.
tempo.
I
So
thought you were
he
actually
set
asking me.
that up very. Yeah, I had the same thought.
What are they good
for? But no, he actually meant what are they good for? Yeah. Their pace, their tempo for
Their
sure.
offense.
They
their
talk about
tempo.
it all the time.
Yeah.
They like even when they let a bucket up, like when they get scored on, that ball is inbounded and they're at half
Snapping
court at 23 seconds. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like they are going every single time. But
and
the thing is, the Thunder are very similar. I think I
Yeah.
can't remember. There was some stat,
High
but
tempo.
they're
Yeah.
both in the top 5. I know that.
yeah.
As far as pace and everything like that.
Well, you've seen Jalen Williams. He'll get the ball, and I even guess within like 3 seconds he's down, like attacking the paint. Sometimes it doesn't fall, and I'm like,
Well, they
bro, you should have
move.
taken time with it. But a lot of the times they're very similar offense. So it's gonna be the team where if OKC
But it's because
turns up
they get so many steals though. It's a
Yeah.
big part of it, right? I mean, they're getting so many steals and their defense is locked in, so they're getting a lot of that pace off of defense. Where the Pacers,
Is
I
this
don't think are
OKC,
necessarily getting
right?
it from defense. Yeah,
Okay,
OKC gets it. OKC is getting their pace mostly from defense. Otherwise, their half court sets are like SGA set plays, right? That is kind of slow,
Yeah.
but their pace is fast because they get a lot of steals, bro. Like I'm watching a highlight of them getting a steal right now. They basically get all of their half court sets are slow. They play pretty slow offense, but they get enough steals that they're high tempo. That's crazy to think about,
And
you know.
and
Like
Lil Dog Caruso, man, he's one of the
Lil
best
Dog.
at it, right?
Hey,
Like
I feel like I said that,
Wait,
man.
wait,
wrong,
can
but what
I
I'm
give you some
trying to
credit real quick?
say
Wait,
is
hold
he's
on.
a little dog with the big dog mentality. Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
he
man-
plays like a big dog for sure.
the
Vice,
man.
I just want to let you know that was a great answer to the question. I really like you brought out the whole identity thing, like
Give
who plays
yourself the
good, who
claps.
plays great defense here, like if the Pacers offense propels past the defense. I think it's a great point. I think that's what this comes down to, because if the Pacers offense is good enough to still outperform OKC, like it's too much for them to get enough
Yeah.
stops to win or whatever. It's going
Yeah.
to be a problem. But vice versa, if all of a sudden the defense of OKC is shutting them down and they're not getting their pace, they're not getting their normal shots, and they can't score 120 points like they honestly need,
They're gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
yeah.
Because
And
they've had a lot of those games. Like we talked about it,
even in the
Sean, like,
playoffs, in a
yeah,
low-scoring playoffs,
yeah, exactly. Low scoring playoffs, but the Pacers still their game is to get outrun
130
and have more
points.
possessions and score all those points. And dude, the thing is, okay,
as much shit as
whatever,
I talk
like-
on Vice, but wow, what a great point to make.
what a great point, man. Don't inflate this guy's ego as big as
Yeah,
his
he's gonna start
biceps are
flexing
right now,
again.
man. Because
Oh
he's
my
gonna be
God.
oh.
Oh my god. What did I just hear?
Oh.
Oh.
Did I just hear Vice's wiener hitting the bottom of the table?
Hey, can I make a quick comment though? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can make. What's your second thought?
It comes down to
God damn it!
supporting cast, baby.
He had a different point to make, I
He
think.
did.
and then
He
you,
did. And
you
I
launched
just let.
it.
Yeah, that's on me, viewers. That's on
Hey.
me. That's on me.
Maybe Vice is over it and Kyle's
Yeah.
Kyle's a
Hey,
Hey,
dick.
but think about it though. Which team has like a question for both of you guys? Which team has the best supporting cast?
the Thunder.
Overall,
Here. Oh yeah. Sorry, Sean. Yeah. What do you think?
overall, probably the Thunder. Yeah, it's a good point.
Here's my thing. So the color that I'm wearing today might have something to do with who my rooting interest is involved with.
What an idiot.
But
Green.
but it's still a Jazz shirt, just so everybody knows. It was from back like, I don't know, 30 years ago when we were in the playoffs, whenever that was. But yeah, we were there. We still got the shirt from it, but no, I heard this point. I can't remember who it was. I remember telling you guys about it, but it was some guy on I think it's an ESPN show, but whatever it is, the Thunder are just a better version of the Pacers. Like, you look at them like, all right, they're number one, SGA or Halliburton. SGA is an MVP. Halliburton was an all-star this year, but he's at all-star level. They're number two. I don't know, maybe, like, they're both all-stars, but you could argue either way, but maybe take Jalen Williams. They got a pesky defender in like Nembhard. Lou Dort's better. He was first team All-Pro. Mm-hmm. Guy off the bench, Lil Dog, that hounds on defense. TJ McConnell. Alex Caruso's better. Like, I just feel like the Thunder are just a little bit better versions at almost every one of these like areas.
Even the white guy area.
Even the white guy.
If you got Caruso versus McConnell being the deciding factor, oh man.
Hey, but yeah, man. But they're the same. They are the same team. To your point, like, Feist, that question, I think like Sean might kind of like. I've thought about it a lot, and especially Caruso hearing that. Layup. But like these teams, I think there's a reason that they're both in there right now. Like, the NBA has changed, like you said, Feist. Like, it's not the star-driven league, and even I heard Rick Carlisle talk about that on that same interview that I mentioned earlier, and I love it. I think we all love it. Even though, Feist, even if it wasn't your Thunder, and like if it was another team that was a deep team like this, I think you would be, well, that's not true, because you would like if the Lakers were in there, which they're baby. Them and the Jazz probably have the same amount of depth on their team, if we're being honest.
Basically,
they're just talking about LeBron stars. Again. I'm gonna
basically.
But other than LeBron, you would like a team-oriented, basketball team in the playoffs, which it's going to be exciting. I'm worried that the Thunder are just that damn good. And I think one of my biggest worries is look what Lou Dort and Caruso did to Ant Edwards. Halliburton cannot score the ball like that. He's not that type of player. He can't do that. So I think it can be fairly easy for you to defend Halliburton as far as his scoring. Now, if he tries to focus even more on being a facilitator, I think that'll be great for him. But then they got so many pieces. You can put anybody on Siakam, bro. You could put Caruso on Siakam. You saw what he did to Jokic. Imagine what he could do to Siakam. And then you still got Jalen Williams. You got Hartenstein can defend him, I bet, even Holmgren. Like, it's a tough matchup, man. It's going to be tough.
I think it's a little different, though. I think you can afford to double against the T-Wolves more than you can afford to double against the Pacers. Because the Pacers,
you should have been
lengthy.
But like,
they're lengthy.
Randall was supposed to step up. You know what I mean? That was the problem. Their supporting cast was null and void. As far as the
I'm just saying that I think that the Thunder can't use their physicality as well against the Pacers.
That's
because
they
spread the floor. They spread the floor. It's a pace thing. It's like I don't think that they can body you up. They can't afford a double team because you're going to get a corner three from someone.
I was going to say they're very lengthy. I think that's the difference. Is they're lengthy, and their guys can actually shoot 3-pointers, right? Like, and they can be consistent.
Timberwolves need the paint. They need the paint, and they lost it.
I think Timberwolves, where they weren't pascal with that 3-pointer.
Even Turner, bro. Even Turner can shoot that 3 if he needs to.
Well, Pascal Siakam can shoot it. Turner can shoot it.
Like, all five guys. Yeah, all 5 guys on the floor pretty much probably at any point. Like, besides if they play Thomas Bryant, maybe. And even Thomas Bryant's had some good games.
Yeah, he's been playing in the playoffs and been pretty good. Maybe less effective in this setting based on the points we're making, but we'll see.
You also have to think about what Slime said, right? Remember Slime's guy, bro, and he made a good point about this. Shout out to the old man, the big dog. He said,
the old dog.
The old dog.
Oh, the old dog. I want to hear this one. He's not.
But why? But you got to think about it, though. Jet has been playing really, really well this playoffs. Like you would think that he just elevated his game and he
You,
just has something to prove. And all of a sudden, man, and it's working. Like I remember one day we traded for Hartenstein. I was like, this is good because we need a big who can actually play big.
And then we
But I
couldn't
didn't
say his
think
name
that
for 7 to 8 months. Even me, we couldn't
basically.
remember it.
I couldn't remember. I was like, I think I said it was like some Russian or
Yeah.
freaking
But then we found out it
Slovakian.
was German.
German. Yeah.
Yeah. Close enough. But like the way he's elevated his game for Jet has been amazing, dude. Like the
He
Jet just
wasn't
feels
elevating. He was already
comfortable.
playing good on the Knicks. Don't get
And
it
then you just
twisted.
have that little floater, baby. That
That's
little
working now.
it is definitely cooking now. So I'm all for it. I think that this game is gonna come down to who really plays to what level. And right now we're freaking bodying Turner.
I think
Um,
that's the thing too. Like the Thunder, I don't see the Thunder having to raise their level of play.
I think
But I think the
defensively,
Pacers, I don't know, because they just got it. Like they just got it like that. I'm sure they do.
really,
I'm not saying that they're not, but I feel like for the Pacers to win, they're gonna have to step up big. And the Thunder, they can, they can afford a little bit here and there. They're just so well coached. They're so well disciplined. Like you were just talking about, like with Turner, like it's kind of crazy to see even these like close knit possessions where there's a lot of bodies around the ball. They're in the paint. How efficient they play defense. Like Caruso's just there and he can just poke that ball out, even if it goes out of bounds off them. It's
yeah.
it's a deflection instead of a foul, instead of a bucket. Like, and they just do that so many times. I can't imagine how frustrating. That's what you saw with the Thunder. The Timberwolves in that series. They take your spirit, man.
Oh, and here's another steal they were
you
just
can't
talking
play
about.
it.
Bang! Nope.
I was going to talk about, all right, so I think we've kind of laid it out. Now we're into the game. I got it right now as 39-30 OKC. What have you guys' thoughts on the game? What have you been seeing from both sides? Why are the Thunder up 9 and kind of having control of this game? What do you guys think?
I haven't caught it close, if I'm totally honest. I was talking about other topics at times, but from what I've seen,
Good hit.
OKC looks more like themselves than the Pacers do right now. So
Yeah, I think
I would say the defense is outdoing the tempo as of right now. Especially look at the score. I mean,
yeah, I
I saw
mean
the
they're
Pacers
only up by
game, like we were
6
saying.
now though.
Oh yeah, I just watched that 3 go down, and Halliburton hit it.
But like
I think
the
I
other
think that Halliburton. We were saying that like he would get shut down more than like Anthony Edwards probably. But I think that again, you can't just body him up because he's a little bit more lanky with it, like he's playing
Yep.
those deep threes. You can't just double him up top and like hope for the best because he's too good of a passer. He averages over 10 assists a game, right? That's a
Yeah.
huge part of this conversation, probably. Like, if you double up Halliburton, it's almost worse for you because then you're giving up a corner 3, most
Yep.
likely.
No,
I mean,
100%.
I haven't seen how they've been playing him yet. I don't think that you double Halliburton necessarily, but doubling Halliburton when he's that good of a passer is going to be a recipe for an
Disaster.
L every
God, I
time.
wait 2
probably.
more freaking seconds and we make it to a commercial break. Not on my game here. Not on my game. Sorry, but I'm back. What were you guys talking about, Feisty?
We're just talking about what team is looking like, they're themselves. And Sean was saying the Thunder are a lot calmer, I think I would say, like to add on to what he was saying. Right now they look like they're just playing their game, and then to me it feels like the Pacers are scrambling. They're trying to figure out what their identity is, and like I said, man, it really, like, as all jokes, supporting cast is one of those, but then you got to find your identity and you got to really play to it. And right now, OKC is playing to their identity, and the Pacers are just trying to figure it out. But only down by 6 right
I was
now.
gonna say it looked like a Hallie 3, bring him kind of back into it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
my other point that you didn't get was that you can't, like we were talking about how you can't, like Feist was kind of saying it'd be easier to like double up on Halliburton versus shutting down Anthony Edwards, but you can't play that same physicality kind of game with him because him passing could be much more lethal than than even him hitting the shot himself.
And I don't think you like that's what I was saying earlier. I don't think you necessarily need to, as far as his threat offensive scoring. You know what I mean? Like I think
just, like, put
any one of
Caruso
those
on him all
guys,
game.
yeah, exactly. Dort, like whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
and you focus more on his facilitating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about the Thunder too, is that they play in sync so well, especially defensively, where all 5 eyes are on the ball and all 5 eyes understand, or 10 eyes, I should say. They're not all Cyclopses out there, but all 10 eyes are on the ball and they play so well together. And I think they can use that against, Halliburton. Only 1 assist so far, but not that means much. We're barely into the second quarter, but you can use that to try and stop him that way. And if he scores offensively on you, like, okay, like you understand, like you're not giving up 40 like you would to Jalen Brunson or whatever. So
yeah, and I think the other point too is the way you guys said it is that earlier when you were saying you would rather have 2 teams who played
whoa,
2.
who has a fast car, man? That
Like
was cool.
somebody's car is farting. Excuse us. Excuse them. But you rather have a team that plays team ball in this.
Oh,
And
here we
I
go
think that-
again.
No. I just wanted to say that like the Pacers do that so well as well. But you could have had anybody else from that last, just in the conference finals. It could have been, the Timberwolves and the Knicks, and you would have cheered for them. You would have liked to see, and you would have been happy with the results, right? And so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my preferred finals. Was the Knicks versus Timberwolves.
It worked out. So I don't know. It's a new era, man. And as sad as it is to say it, the era of Steph, LeBron.
Steph over though?
Is he gone? But like, it's coming to an end. Like,
I think Steph has more time than LeBron at this
he
point.
probably does. He probably has 3 more years, maybe.
He does, but even that, like, I don't know, the Warriors
LeBron shouldn't
don't
have
look
more
like
than
the
one
Warriors anymore. You know,
I think he has 2. I think he's probably gonna.
LeBron
make
should do like
history.
a retirement tour like Kobe did, you know?
Yeah, but I think he's got 2 more years because he's gonna stay
LeBron?
1 more year. Yeah, because Bryce is in college.
This is such a bad take, but you might be right. I hate it.
'Cause
I think that
he wants
he
to
should
make
leave
that
while he's still
history.
great, man. I don't want him to I don't want to see him become Vince Carter in his 20th year or whatever, you know.
I don't know. I don't know
if
that
he will,
can.
though.
He's so different. I mean, he takes care of
Yeah.
his body at a different level than anybody.
Yeah,
like,
I've heard that his cost people say that he spends like $1 million on his body a year or something like that.
holy
and,
crap! Nembhard just got the SGA treatment. That looked like good defense from the torture chamber. What the hell? What the hell?
No, he grabbed his arm there.
Oh my gosh, you just missed
Did
that.
I miss it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he held hands with him. I was. Oh yeah.
From the other angle though, before that the defense was looking
yeah,
solid.
that baseline cam made it. Yeah. No.
Hey,
that
fun
was definitely
fact.
foul.
The guy that just took that layup, Isaiah Joe.
Should have been a foul on the floor probably, honestly, but sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Isaiah Joe and Jalen Williams, the second one, the come off the bench
With
guy.
an eye.
They went to high
second
school
one?
together.
It's kind of rude.
They went to high school
Nice.
together. I'm just gonna get this out because you guys are being a-holes.
I'm sorry.
But they went to high school together, and then they played at Arkansas separately at different times. And now,
Wow.
I like the way you said Arkansas.
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 Feist, I think you're ahead of or at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
me.
Oh!
Oh, Feist must be paying for his stream. God damn it.
I know. Unless he's just excited about an offensive
No,
foul.
I'm on TV though. I'm not on stream.
Anybody have a channel for this shit? Maybe I do have a channel. I don't know.
It's on ABC.
Oh yeah, I could probably have that if I wasn't at my computer right now. But I am obviously paying for this. I would never illegally stream anything on air, except for right now.
Or off air.
Or yes, thank you. I would never do that. It's illegal. I would never do anything illegal, by the way.
All I know is the Nuggets aren't in here. Bro.
The Nuggets what?
The Nuggets are not playing.
Well, thanks for bringing that up.
Who's watching live right now? Any comments on live?
I have not seen any comments on live yet.
Wow.
We need to get Simon here. Just talking about like how negative.
Dude, yeah, get Simon and his wife in here, man. I want to
Shout
tell her
out
happy
Kelly,
birthday.
50th birthday.
Give
Or
him
25th
FaceTime, bro.
birthday, I think.
I don't think I actually ever met her. I think my
Really?
wife did, but not me. Not me.
Oh, did you not make it to one of the team dinners or anything?
No, because you were super senior going when my wife was a senior, and I was not there.
Well, I went to team dinners when.
Maybe in cross country. I didn't
Yeah.
run cross country.
Oh, maybe that's what it
I
was.
ran 1 year at track, and we never did one.
Yeah, that's what it was because the cross country unit was smaller, so it was easier to kind of.
Yeah,
plan
my hip
things
was
like that.
broke. My hip broke.
His hip is always broken
All
when
right.
it comes to
Well,
cross country.
Hey, Feist, how about you flex your bicep right now? I want to see it.
Ah,
Oh my
big dog.
god! Now you just heard my wiener hit the bottom of the
Dude,
desk.
I totally forgot. No joke. I totally forgot about.
All right,
this
no more
watch
wiener
along.
jokes.
I was gonna go to the gym, and I totally forgot. I totally
This is
forgot
just-
we had the game because I haven't
That's
recorded.
That's
He
rude.
doesn't-
He's talking about pump. He was
He doesn't even have
pumping
a
his
pump.
wife. That's crazy. All right, no more. Nah, no more. No more.
Back to the game, man. Pacers cut
Hey,
it
good
to
D, good
4
D.
after a steal from Siakam here. Vice
Good
living
D,
in the
baby.
future.
My bad.
somehow. Vice must be there live. He must be in Oklahoma.
Oh my
Makes sense.
gosh,
He's
bro.
living
My
in the
bad.
future.
My bad. Also, Feist's wife. I won't say
Don't
it.
Torture
Yes.
chamber. Well, not the torture chamber, but
Why are you guys so behind?
you have 3. I don't know. My ABC feed is just
Yeah,
a
my
little bit
ABC,
behind.
my totally legal.
It's on a
ABC
different
feed.
channel or what?
Feist, just pause your feed for like 5 seconds, and then
Is
we'll
your
give you
guys'
the
commentary in Spanish? Have you guys been seeing those South Korean like commentator clips?
Yeah, dude, the freaking like
Yeah.
Halliburton's game winner was.
Yeah, dude, I'm watching that stream. So sorry, it's overseas. Are you making fun of people overseas, Vice?
No, sir.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Jeez. I wouldn't.
This guy only believes in the
What
red,
are we
white, and blue,
doing?
huh? Nothing else.
Pass the ball. Pass the
Vice is a
rock.
true American, though. I'll give him that.
Oh my God, Turner.
Holy shit,
SGA
man.
didn't even have to foul that time.
SGA actually got fouled. I just want. Wait, didn't Jaden McDaniel say that? Like, I just wanted to
I just
actually.
want to
foul him.
actually foul him. Yeah.
Dude.
Holy
I mean,
crap, dude!
I
The
get it,
turnover
but, like,
battle right now is 14-3.
Oh,
in favor
torture
of Oklahoma
chamber!
City.
Torture chamber!
They're so good, man.
Their defense. I mean, those steals are. Oh my god, torture chamber!
He's
Oh,
He didn't do
dude,
it again. Oh no!
he got a steal and a 3, man. Come on.
This man.
My ABC feed was behind it.
That's why we
I,
said
I
cookies.
reacted.
You're
20
like a
seconds after.
second ahead of me too.
Cookies and
You
milk,
said
baby.
torture chamber right before he did what he did, man. But this is why I picked, bro. This is why. Okay, for the official pick'ems because I'm out
Yeah,
of it.
officially pick something, bro.
I did, but it's not what's going to happen. Not what I'd put into the pick'ems on our doc or anything. Syme stole my pick unlawfully. Right, by the way, he just went in and made a pick out of order. But he said OKC in 5, which
He did that
fully
after
think
I picked.
he did do that. He did do that. I can't remember the timeline when Feist did, but
Slice has no
yeah,
clue.
I'm
either.
out of it. Syme's definitely out of it. We've been known that. Apparently he was never in it.
That was the funniest part. Dude, he definitely would have known if he had money.
If he
up
was
right now.
leading, bro, if he was leading, he would have
I'm just-
known he was getting $200. But no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
him.
playing.
That's
Nah,
how close
I
it
believe.
was,
I
bro.
believe him. I believe him.
that's how close it was, though. If the Knicks somehow won Game 6 and then I got the Pacers, I'd be right in Sean's position right now. But it's a 2-man race. It's a 2-horse race with
Oh,
Sean
but
and Vice.
But who is we?
Mm.
Here we go again. Let him.
Me. I dropped it twice tonight. Now.
Such a bar, bro. It was such a bar. When you did it in the group chat initially, too, that
hurt.
hit. That hit. No, it just hit. I was like, hey,
It hit.
mad
Okay.
respect. That
It wasn't.
that was a
No
bar.
pain. No pain. Just respect.
Nah. I gotta respect it, man. But yeah, man, I honestly, I'm picking. In the pick'ems, I picked Pacers in 7, just because I want the Pacers to win. I like the Pacers. I like their team. I like Halliburton, but I don't think there's any shot in hell that happens, man. I think it's OKC in 5 as well. I think they're just.
Wait, was
we're
that your
seeing
pick?
it play out right now.
No, did you actually? That's what he wanted originally.
Yeah, I wanted to go OKC and. I believe OKC.
But you picked Pacers in the end, just for points,
just for fucking shits and giggles, man. No, it doesn't matter anymore.
Wait, where's your pick? Where's your pick?
I didn't put it in. I haven't put it in yet.
Oh wait, okay. What was your official pick then?
Fucking put it in. Pacers in 7. I texted it in the group chat.
Oh, sorry.
He's not even here, bro. He's not even here.
No, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking about other things, but.
He was on Looney Tunes, bro.
I was thinking about whatever Feist was up to that made him late. I know that's the only thing on Sean's mind.
It was on my mind. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm just gonna do it for shits and giggles because I'm out of it. So Sean, you have a 6-point lead on me. So even if whatever I picked was correct, I would be 1 point behind you. So I'm fucking whatever. Well, I'm not really worried about Sime at all. Although if he gets the correct pick, I guess he would beat me, and then I would.
I'm worried about the perhaps
lose, but $10. I can't win. So let's do it. Pacers in 7. Why not?
So $10 from
OKC's
him,
gonna win,
and then $50 from the other two, or what?
Yeah, if you win, I give you $50. But I think I got the right pick. So.
And what was your pick?
OKC in 7.
I just think
can I explain my madness to you real quick? Yeah. Okay. I think that the Pacers are too good to lose in 5, in my opinion.
I agree.
Okay. I think that OKC might not be able to win at the Pacers' place. You know, it's going to be rowdy over there. It's going to be the last one of the season, right? It's going to be crazy over there. They're going to, small market team. They're going to pack that place, and it's going to be loud. I think the Pacers win game 6, and it's gonna get there, so it's 7. That's why I put it in. What are your thoughts on that?
And Mr. Unk just got another steal and a charge on his day.
Feist, can you pause it at all and then restart it?
Oh, gosh.
You got it. Like just forgive it like 5 to 10 seconds, and then
you got done. About 20-second lead on my ass or something like that.
2.
So Siakam just got blocked. Now
bang! Miss.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's 338, 337, 336, 335,
330, 334, 329, 328.
Okay, so Sean's like 3 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I think this guy got to hit
Caruso
refresh.
Steal. That's what you said, right, Feist? Okay, go ahead and put it back.
And he hit review right there. He hit the reviewer.
Oh, have to review it.
Okay, now
I love the dude. I hate Nick Wright, but I loved that point. Like. I
like his hair. No, I like his hair.
You like the flow now, huh?
I like the flow. He got more hair than me.
But he be making some dumbass points. But that review thing, I actually kind of like because like it just every single play, it's like, bro, no, don't, dude, coach, and then the coach has to go, like, and then even the refs kind of sit there, like they wait and they're like, are you? And it's like every foul, it's like. Or every non-call, whatever. So, but anyways, that was his one good point.
Fair enough.
Dude, I just don't know. Oh my god, bro.
Any bad points?
Oh my god, Caruso again, bro. I get your points. Like, here's the thing. Everything that you're saying about the Pacers, 100% correct. 100% correct. I believe in that. But I just think the Thunder are just on a different level right now. It's almost
I do agree.
It's almost like Warriors level.
Sounds like somebody
the
who
rest
picked
of the
Pacers in 7.
Yeah, if you go ahead and say it again, Feist, if you actually listened. I know that no way that's gonna fucking happen. I believe it'll be OKC in 5, but for shits and giggles, I'm gonna pick Pacers in 7.
Sounds like somebody who picked.
Oh my gosh, where are you guys at? Because I gotta say this, and I don't want to screw anything. Did you guys just see the SGA
miss? The SGA miss.
Okay.
Doesn't want to screw anything. He says.
Are you guys there?
Okay.
Yeah, the SGA miss. Is that what you're talking about? What did you say?
Are you at where the Pacers hit the 3?
Yeah, TJ McConnell.
Okay, bro, what is SGA doing?
Oh, my door's open.
From 3?
Oh my gosh.
What's this?
My guy is just throwing everything
What
to
the-
prayer.
Sounds like Nas Reed, or sorry, oh no, Nas Reed.
Nas, Reed.
and
Nas, Reed.
then they're
Something
trying
like
to
that.
match those prayers, but they just hit a couple.
Bang.
What is going on,
Yo.
SGA?
Wait, Vice, tell me the count on your clock right now.
130, 129, 128.
Oh, you're right on me. Okay.
Yeah, I stopped for
Hey,
like
yo,
50
pause.
years.
No pause.
I'm still freaking like 3-4 seconds behind you guys for some reason.
Can't help you with that, buddy.
Hit maybe reload on the
Maybe
browser.
do that, but we're almost to halftime at this point.
Hit that Yahoo.
Nope.
Yahoo.
Bro, you know who sucks?
McConnell?
Your mom.
Toppin.
What are you
Guys.
talking about? Toppin's been playing all right.
No, bro. That guy only knows for one thing, and that's dunking.
He can hit some threes. What is it? I can't remember against the Bucks. He had like 30 something in a game winner.
Wow. Toppins.
God, this guy's a Thunder fan, and his guy is better than everybody. So he thinks he's all right.
Damn. OKC's looking nice, man.
Hey,
Right
just
after,
so everybody knows,
Feist
I
was
know
talking
people,
shit on SGA. for
bro.
his
I know
three-point
people are
shooting.
watching this, but as soon as I pray, I
Oh.
make sacrifices. If they win this championship,
There's
I'm gonna
no
be at
way
that
Braun's gonna win anything else,
parade.
man.
I couldn't
Oh,
afford the
you're
tickets.
gonna go to the parade?
Yeah, bro, I couldn't afford the
Oh,
tickets
I thought
to
you were
the
gonna talk
games,
about
but
Braun again.
no, I couldn't. The tickets are too expensive.
I thought you were already. You said you were there today, though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be up there in the
He was just in those
bus.
fans that sit outside, the like arena and watch on this big.
Just have a little bus. Me driving a little bus around to look like I either going through my house.
Bus.
Yeah, they're gonna be in a bus.
Bus. Okay, nice.
It's gonna be hot. Good
Hey, yo.
tea. Oh, dang.
Dude.
Don't give
I
a
mean,
fuck,
to be
SGA.
fair, it is OKC's home court here. But
Bro, that's
OKC's
one of the.
playing
So they
nice.
said that like, oh, nice ball, and then freaking Giraffe misses that. They did say OKC the Jazz
OKC Jazz.
and I think San Antonio are one of the hardest. Why would you give it back? to
Oh,
freaking-
arenas to play in.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were talking about the indie crowd, man.
That go? Wait, did that go?
No, if went off.
Oh.
I was prepared to watch for it because I'm 3 seconds behind you guys, so I was looking close. All right,
Guys,
we'll refresh it at halftime and try to see if I can
those
get
are the
back to
toughest
3
arenas
seconds.
to play in.
What the hell are we going to talk about for the next 20 minutes, man?
Oh,
We
I
already
know what we're
talked
going to
about
talk
everything.
about. I've been seeing it, and we talked about it. I think honestly, we talked about it. I want to say like the first round or something because I remember I randomly asked Feist this, and now I keep seeing it. Let's talk about it again, though. If SGA wins this title, greatest Thunder of all time, yes or no?
No.
I don't see why not.
Whoa, okay.
I
we have
don't, know, I
something to
don't
talk
see
about,
why
see?
not. Okay,
Wait,
hear me out. Hear
only,
me out.
only Thunder career or greatest Thunder player of all time? Because
All time.
KD.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
hear
no,
me
not
out.
like their entire career, their greatest Thunder player, like their
10 year on
Thunder,
the Thunder.
their
Okay.
Thunder career. Yes, their Thunder.
Hear me out,
career.
though. Hear me out. I think the greatest of all time.
Are you saying, Sean, it's between him and Paul George?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, no. KD is probably the. I mean, obvious. Oh, God.
Westbrook
Or
MVP
Russ.
there.
You
Yeah,
can't, though.
Russ.
They got 3 MVPs. That's
You
crazy.
can't. Here's the thing that I
I was
will
thinking
say.
KD over overall career, but yeah, I think Russ probably it makes more sense than KD. Okay, go ahead.
So, I think if SGA wins this game, he'll play long enough to surpass
This
all
title, you mean?
Of, or yeah, this title, whatever, this championship.
Jesus, I'm trying to just make sure. All right.
The
God,
singular game.
asshole.
If
Yeah, I
this
thought you were
game
like,
is
hey, if he
dub-
wins this game, that's it.
Now, if he
That's
wins
it.
this,
Solidify him.
Dude, you can't keep doing that on like.
if he wins this
You're making me
championship,
look small, bud. I got called XL Jazz fan, and you're making me look small. So.
You got called XL Jazz fan? Wait,
Hold on.
you can't hit that right now.
Yo, that's funny. Hold on, one more.
There we go. I needed that. Wait, Who said it? Who said that?
Just our lovely TikTok commenters.
Yo, I'm pulling up TikTok right now. I didn't know we had that good comments.
Bro, I told you about it. There's 9
They-
comments on it or something like
they
that. And
ate him up.
everybody was roasting me. It was about
Wait.
SGA.
Which?
They ate him up.
Oh, I
bro.
think
we
I
should have
found
done a
it.
reaction to that.
Jazz fans. Wait, hold on. Let me read these.
Hey, get it.
Let
That's
me
what
do
we
a
can talk
segment here.
about.
All right.
We're
On
still
this
in
post.
the Greatest Thunder. We got to get back to that. But yeah, let's hear it. Let's
Wait,
hear it.
let me share screens.
Oh yeah, do it. Let's see it. Let's see it. There we go. Even better.
Yo, that's wild. Hey, don't worry though. I've gone mind share of when I talk about LeBron all the time. You will be coming at me on
Oh, really?
those, man.
Have you?
I don't talk about LeBron. I don't know what we were talking about.
Are you guys seeing my screen? Am I showing? And I'm not
Yes.
showing
Yep.
any-
We got you. We got you.
All right, let's watch
The
this. Let's watch the clip real quick. Here we go.
MVP of the league, Feisty. Congratulations to him. But by God, I will say this: he's taking advantage.
Wait, immediately. Can I just say? He said, "Congratulations," but immediately, like there was no congratulations at all. All right,
of the game. He is doing it in a very smart way. And
Look at me talking
he's
him
playing
up.
within the rules, but it's just so
Mhm.
fucking boring and
Wait, hold on.
he said, yeah, talking him up, but it's just so fucking boring. Okay.
Watch, dude. I mean, like, this
Are we gonna
is
actually
not
watch this
fun.
thing or what?
Hey, man, Brunson, you want to talk about dogs? Well, it's not very dog-like to grab someone else's arm, slap yourself in the face with
Still
it,
waiting for
and
someone to
get a
tell me I'm
foul
wrong.
call, man.
Dude, I have never heard Kyle bitch more about the basketball. He's just over here. Wah. I saw a few. Now we're talking during the game. I
Hey,
don't
see
know.
that one more time, just so our
can't get
viewers can
behind
hear
this
it.
guy. I can't get behind this guy fully on basketball. He's just over here. Wah. I saw a few fouls happen during the game. I
Hey,
don't
see
know.
that one more time,
I
just so
can't
our
get
viewers can
behind
hear
this
it.
guy. I can't get behind this guy fully on this one. He's
Dude,
just
say that one more time.
yeah.
Hey,
All right, no
All right,
more
now-
times.
yeah,
No more times.
what
But let's
were
get to the
comments
comments
say?
here. Jazz fans really don't watch basketball. Heartbreak. SGA takes less free throws than MJ, Kobe, Bron, KD in their MVP season. This is what I've been saying, dude. You gotta
True.
watch. You gotta actually
True.
listen. You gotta listen to what
True.
I'm saying.
Hey,
maybe not.
true. Didn't talk about him. I talked about that too.
You
like,
clipped me.
didn't
You
clip
should have
that.
clipped me there. You should have clipped me when I said that. Apparently, because this Sandy Daniel, you don't really watch the couch potatoes.
All
right. People still complaining about free throws as he was me. I'm sorry, now I'm laughing. 32 points per game and then averaging 31 in the playoffs while advancing to the finals. Dead
I
Rose,
was gonna say
dead
this
Rose,
was like,
dead Rose.
that wasn't like that good of a comment. That was like, okay, yeah.
all I
Okay,
want to know
I
is
can also look up stats. Okay, thank you. All right, what's SGA doing? Well, SGA is doing nothing compared to MVP Harden. Now, that was impossible to
See
watch.
now, if you watch the whole program,
disagree.
you would have understood.
I kind
that
of disagree.
we
and
also
I
talked
brought
about
that
Harden.
up. Yeah, I brought that up. I think we brought that up.
Mhm.
But I disagree. I don't think it was unwatchable.
heard what?
Wait, now we're watching it again. Okay.
Eh.
Sorry, not to disagree with everyone who's commenting, but is that a Jazz fan talking? Utah shouldn't even have a team there. They are bad.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna disagree with this one. I'm
That
not.
wasn't against me.
He's
I
onto
guess.
something.
How are you gonna have Alexis talk to you like that, bro?
Wait,
Hey, Alexis got a point.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I'm not.
fucking free.
I'm not. We're not. Whoa! I lost the comments. No, I've done
Click on the
something horrible.
comment logo there. What are you doing? Yeah, the fucking
Okay.
free
Fucking
free throw merchant.
Anyways,
All right,
that's
Jazz
that's
fan, I'm sorry
that's the
he
first
doesn't
thing
shoot 23 pointers. Yeah,
I do agree with Alexis, and she cooked. Thank you.
yeah. Alexis, best
Um,
comment.
Jazz fan, I'm sorry he doesn't shoot 23 pointers. I kind of like this one too, actually.
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
know
only
why.
time we
I think
had
it's because he's
success.
laughing so hard. He's laughing. Like this
Did he
is
put
hilarious.
20 in there? That would be even more hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been a
he
good
did,
one.
but that would've been better.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Nah, it's more
9,
than
10,
20.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're already at 18 first row.
You
Second row,
missed.
actually.
You missed it. I get, but obviously you don't get buckets because that was a big old miss on your emoji count. This guy.
That was not a miss. That was exact. I'm pretty sure that was exact.
Well,
But
his emoji count was a miss.
oh, his emoji count. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about my emoji counting.
No,
I
no,
was exact.
his. No, his. That's what
Okay,
because his name is I Get Buckets, but obviously he don't because or they don't.
Thank you. It is Pride Month. Okay, make podcast equipment more expensive.
That one was good. That one was good.
I'm not
give
gonna
it to
lie.
him.
You can hear my quality and my camera. Like, I haven't paid much. Okay,
Wait, what did that say?
make podcast equipment more expensive. You can't see it,
As in what?
as it
Like microphones and shit. So
they don't
so
want us
they-
talking no more.
they don't
They're
want.
done
Yeah,
with
they're
our
sick of
yeah.
our shit.
I mean, Owen S 231.
Hey, fuck
Done.
you, Owen.
Whoa, I would never say that, but he is done with our shit.
Hey, Owen, you cooked with that one.
Oh, we finally got to it. Hold on.
Oh.
Casey Ray 15. Why the XL Jazz fan yapping so much? Dude, he had.
Yo, he ate that one. Hey,
Yeah,
Another.
him or me.
Oh,
all I gotta say is, hey, let's invite Casey Ray 15 to the pod, bro. He's got something to say. He's got a
don't
bone
know.
to pick with Mr. Jacobs.
I don't know who ate more, him or me.
oh. Oh, not the laugh.
Cheers to you, brother. That was a good one. I have to respect it.
Hey, cheers to that one, my boy. Oh, that's
Cheers, my
funny.
boys.
Imagine being a Jazz fan. They are the most embarrassing franchise in the West. Them and the Kings been bulking or building? Them and the Kings been what?
Building.
Been building? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to continue reading here. Being a person that lives in Utah, I hate Jazz fans. All right, Morpheus, go to bed, man. That was late. All right, that's all that's all for the night.
Okay. That was awesome. But back to the Thunder conversation we were talking about. The greatest Thunder player of all time. So, Feist, you were kind of in the middle of it.
Yeah,
Middle
I
of
mean,
your
those
answer.
were good. Good halftime show. That halftime show
was
was
a hell
way
of a
better than
halftime
listening
show.
to those freaking idiots from the ESPN.
On ESPN.
crew.
Yeah.
But I would say if he wins this chip, dude, because he has so much to play and such a long career that he's gonna catch up to KD's. Why is this guy laughing, bro?
Dude, XL Jazz fan is killing me right now. Dude.
This guy's still cooking, bro. Anyway, so I think he has such a locked. No, hey, not out here.
I think Sean missed it. Did Sean see it?
Nah, we don't need to see it again. Sensitive.
What happened?
His stats, he's gonna catch up to his stats eventually, right? But he did what Kevin Durant couldn't do, even his MVP season. So
Yeah.
I honestly think that if he has the longevity, greatest OKC player, even if he just wins just this one, because they couldn't do it.
I do agree, actually. I mean,
couldn't
the more
do
I
it.
think
If he wins one
A chip
title,
is-
he's
a
got
chip is
he's
huge
got
here.
exactly. He's got as many MVPs already as either Westbrook or Kevin Durant. At least, right? I mean, honestly,
I think-
total, but at least with the Thunder, right?
I know, yeah, with the Thunder, yep. But I think
Thunder,
Kevin
but I don't
Durant
think
might have one.
KD. I don't know that he did though, because he goes from the Thunder to the Warriors, and he didn't win an MVP with the Warriors. I don't think. Not at least he might have had a couple Finals MVPs.
Yeah,
but-
no, he's just one time, 2013,
Yeah, just one
2014.
time. Westbrook one time. SGA and SGA
both did it.
SGA's just getting going. He could very well. I still think Jokic is the best player in the world, but
Yep, I
like
agree.
SGA could still win a couple more MVPs. You get one title. Yeah, man. Yeah. And actually heard Big Perkins talking about this. And again, talk about
XL
like
Perkins? Perkins?
hey, if I'm XL Jazz fan, Big Perks XXXL. Perks,
That's
okay.
true. That's true. I'll give you that at least.
But
XL Jazz fan. He's got me totally locked, dude. That might have been the best comment all time, bro.
that was a
Holy
pretty
shit.
good one. That was a pretty good one. I can't even be mad. That was just too good.
Cooked. Okay, sorry. Back on topic. I've been giggling about this whole
Big
second
Perk,
segment
Big
too.
Perk, and Nick Wright. I'm talking about like some of the dumbest sports
Nick
takes
Wright.
of all time, but they made some couple good points, and I think Perk was on the level. Yeah, if he wins a title, boom, he's the best Thunder of all time. And
I mean, they couldn't get it done with the big three, and now he
I
just
have to agree.
SGA has the supporting.
Because as
Didn't
far
Perk
as
play
like
for
finals
OKC during that
experience
time?
too.
Didn't Perk play with KD and
Yeah.
Russ?
Yeah, it was him. So it was Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Harden, Serge Ibaka, and Big Perk.
Oh yeah, Serge Ibaka. Dude, Serge Ibaka
Don't
played
forget
so
about
good
my
for
boy
OKC.
Thabo Cephalosha.
Yeah, that's true. Who
He was a
who
good
would you rather-
defender. He
If
was a good
somebody was
defender.
if you had to hit a three, the laser beams are on your face, man. I'm having a
Give me Aaron Gordon, bro.
Aaron Gordon. That's great.
Give me Aaron Gordon. My man doesn't miss when it comes to.
That's true though. He was fire this playoffs.
But I don't know, man. I think that you couldn't get it done with the, like I said, with the big three. Like at the time, they had Kevin Durant, they had James Harden, they had Westbrook, they had Serge Ibaka. Like they had a really good team.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get it done, and they all have won MVPs. If SGA does it in just one season, he wins MVP. He
True.
wins freaking
Well, he's been there a
finals
few
MVP
years,
and
too.
the finals.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
Nah, dude, he's been so good for them. And I mean, like Russ's legacy there has been huge, right? But like SGA is
I
gonna.
don't think anybody will ever disagree with what Russ did for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Even though, like,
He's got a
actually
legacy
hope-
there, man. He was breaking records over there for sure. You know, like
Well, not
he
even
was-
just that, just the community aspect too. The way he's just so built into that community, and I think he does it anywhere he goes, really. But his Why Not Foundation, they
Utah.
do some great work.
He doesn't do that shit in Utah.
Yeah, we traded
'cause
him off.
he
before
lasted,
could get there.
That's because Utah treats him like shit too. So.
And he lasted when he got traded here and lasted.
Oh
like-
yeah, he was a part of the.
That's what I meant in general. I thought that's what you're talking
No,
about.
I was
like, we
I was
traded him.
talking about how he hates everybody pretty much from here.
But he
Except
does
me.
hate Utah. Respectfully so. It sounds like we've called him like bad names many times, and that's pretty fucked up. So like I would have a problem with us too.
It wasn't
if
the
that's
XL
truth.
Jazz fan. I wasn't yapping that day. I promise you
Nah,
that.
dude. I mean, we've been at. I think we have I seen Russ play for OKC? I don't know for sure. I guess.
Yeah, we
Or
went
no,
to
no,
we went
because
to
playoffs.
the
Yeah.
playoff
Okay,
series.
yeah, just the playoff series. Yeah. So I've seen him play, and like it was nothing but respect for the guy out of us for sure, because like he's an amazing player, man. And I've loved how he's played for Denver. Honestly, like he still gets flack for
He's
like
definitely
his off and on nature, but like that's just his game, bro. It's been his game.
Well, and he's not forced to do what he was forced to do at the Lakers, where he's
Or
a
the
guy to
Clips.
bring the ball down and take it and smash it in your mouth or miss it, right?
Hey, pause! Jesus Christ! Pause. Say that again.
He's a guy to bring the ball down and just throw it in your freaking throat.
It was
Double
sort of better.
Double
He's just a
down.
guy that will just bring the ball
That's a
down
double
and
down,
just
not
yam
better.
it on you.
There you
Yeah.
go. Hey,
Okay.
I guess this will be a better question, maybe not even best, but like Feist, as a Thunder fan, and to be fair, you have been a Thunder fan since I've really known you. I'm pretty sure you kind of went right in because when did the Thunder become a team? It was I want to say it was
2000
about the same time you came
2008,
to
2006.
America, right?
Yeah.
And you loved the Westbrook and KD and Harden thing when they first kind of started. But what is your favorite? Who would be if SJ wins this title? Does he become your favorite Thunder
No,
of all
that will
time?
always be Westbrook.
Okay.
Hands down, bro. No
What
matter
if
what.
SGA goes on a run? Like, what if he wins 3 titles?
I think still Westbrook means more, like, as far as success. 2008. Sorry, had to look it up. July 2nd, 2008. That is crazy, bro.
That's about the
Um,
time you came over, right?
Yeah, 2006, and then I got really into basketball 2008, like 2007, Kobe time. But Westbrook will always mean something to Oklahoma, man. And I think
yeah.
that's what it is. Like, I was pissed when Durant did that whole drama shiz with you know how mad I was and how angry I was, and so now if
He
Durant
ruined the
came back,
NBA
I
for-
wouldn't. Huh?
If you, I sorry to interrupt. I was just saying he really did ruin the NBA for at
Many
least
people.
2 straight season, and then it would have been probably 3 if he didn't tear his Achilles against the Raptors. So
Think about the you
And
can't
Clay
beat him,
blew it
join
out
him.
too.
Yep.
They could have maybe still won with Clay, and then Clay goes down. It's over,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah.
But back to you being pissed about KD, and then
Yeah, so he ruined basketball. Like talk about that prime example of you can't beat him, join him, right? And Westbrook never did that. Westbrook was still, even when he knew that it wasn't,
didn't
working
he get
out.
traded to the Thunder, or
Did
did
he
he
what?
sign? Did he get traded? Or sorry, the Rockets. The Rockets. Did he get
He got
traded?
traded. So I
It
think
was
he
kind
got
of
traded
about
from
time,
the Wizards
right?
to the Rockets, or the Rockets to the Wizards. I don't know which one it is, but
Oh my God, yeah, he's been traded so much. I forgot about some of
I
these
think he
teams
went
even.
Thunder, Rockets, Wizards.
no, you forgot
Lakers.
the Clippers.
Clippers
I
is
think
in
he
there too.
wasn't he Lakers
After
before
Lakers.
Clippers.
Yeah, I think so.
The Clippers
Yeah,
was from
Clippers
you guys,
and
I
then-
think.
Yeah,
Lakers.
Clippers then Nuggets. I think.
And I think
Yeah.
as much as I hate to say, and I said this at the start too, he's actually a great pickup for the freaking Nuggets, because he's just that he'll give you 10, 15 points, and he'll give you
Better
that
fit
high
there.
offense. Like,
Oh, bro,
intensity.
I am wrong on my I gotta think about. I am so wrong about my number because the Thunder went to 7 against the Nuggets. So add 2 more games onto that, I guess. Right? It was a 7-game series, Nuggets and Thunder.
Yeah.
the
Oh
Thunder
my
won in
gosh, yeah.
7.
When did
I
you
said
say
it
that?
earlier. Like early in the podcast,
I
they had
missed
only
it.
lost 60. Yeah, I blew right through. That's totally wrong. XL Jazz fan yapping again, of course. But yeah. No, the Nuggets were that close. I mean, I know that the game 7 wasn't that close, but that's how
Aaron
crazy
Gordon
good they
was
were.
gimped
And
on
yeah,
his
he was.
leg.
Yep. Exactly. And Westbrook played a big role on that team, man. So that's crazy.
We were making a joke because I was gonna say that like shots on the line, like laser beam to the brain or whatever, like that one guy said.
Laser beam pointed at Earth. Max
Yeah,
Kellerman.
I was gonna say
Oh,
Serge
that shot.
Ibaka, but like I was,
Serge Ibaka.
but yeah.
All right, we're back.
Pascal
We're back
Siakam
in.
is cooking right now, dude. He's
Okay,
just
what
backing up our
time? What
big
time are
guys.
you guys at now?
It's about time.
10,
for you to get a
exactly
watch.
10.
10 exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like 2, 3. There's nothing else I can do. I'm 2, 3 seconds behind again. I refreshed.
That's his
and
shot.
everything.
Don't give him that.
Well, duh. Yeah, that. All right, we're close enough. I don't, dude. You know what's crazy?
I think they
SGA
missed
is
a
way
foul
more.
call there.
Hey, SGA is way more. I didn't say it.
I said it.
SGA is way more efficient, but I remember Westbrook in his heyday. He was in his prime against the
pop.
Jazz, man. He could hit that mid range, and I swear he hit it every fucking time.
Yeah, that pop, dude.
But that 3 was like,
oh my gosh,
watching
what a
it.
ball movement! Oh, and he missed it.
Oh
my
that was good. That was
gosh.
Spurs-esque right there, man.
Oh
That
my
was good.
gosh, take it. That's
Foul,
his
foul,
shot.
3 there. Yeah, okay, yeah.
No
Oh
foul.
my gosh, no foul call, but he's a rare SGA miss.
Oh,
That's like a
just a lay-in for
Ooh.
him.
That was a good find.
There we
Those
go.
Binoculars.
there we go.
Binocular.
Hallie, what the Hallie?
What? They're like double teaming us, bro, and we're get going, Wallace. Ben Wallace's son.
Bro, that's what's crazy. Is like, wait, is that for real? Or are you
No.
just saying that? Okay, I
No.
was like, that.
His
there's
name
no
is
way.
Wallace.
we
they
haven't
got
even
ball
talked about
movement.
Wallace, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
they're so deep.
Was that Nemhard?
Don't
Or
let him
Naismith?
get cooking.
That was Naismith.
No, that was. Oh yeah, Neesmith. Yeah,
I get confused with
their
those two.
names confused. Yeah, I get their names confused.
Uh,
I don't get them confused.
that-
but I
is that
get
a-
their names.
Is that a Utah Jazz moment?
Ooh,
An XL and what would I be then? Schmedium?
medium. Yeah, that's what you are. Medium. Medium schlong, maybe.
Schmedium.
Oh, that's a foul. Knows?
XL Jazz fan. That's living rent free in my brain. I gotta go like that actually.
Hey, retweet.
Friend him and everything.
Hey, I'm telling you. Okay,
We gotta get him on the pod. We gotta get him.
We
what's
gotta
his
get him
name?
to host the pod at this point.
Hey, bro, get Casey Ray 15 up in this beat. Hey, this is a personal invite, my guy, to you next week.
Hey,
I was cracking up too hard during that segment, bro. Fuck.
that was probably more entertaining than whatever halftime performance was in OKC. Feist, can you confirm? I know you were there. Okay, cool.
He was there. So.
Confirmed.
Bro, you know what I saw a lot in the first quarter too? Like the Pacers, the Thunder forced the Pacers into these crazy, like they were trapped in the corner and they had so many turnovers that were like back court turnovers, or they just threw it out of bounds in the back court. Like this defense is just so good.
That's a foul.
That's a lay-in, bro.
That's a foul.
And one.
Oh my god.
If that's what you mean, yeah, and one.
No.
This guy's complaining, still up 10.
Take that. Oh,
layup too. So many layups going on right now.
Yeah, this is
layup,
boring.
Layup.
Some would say it. This is boring. Hit some threes or something.
Can we get a foul call already?
Not the XL Thunder fan yapping now.
Honest. That's what Casey's gonna say next week. Casey Ray 15.
That's
Turner.
awesome.
Hey Casey.
Too big. Oh, travel. They call it travel.
Dude. Come on, Raph. Blow that whistle already. Review it.
Good?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
1, 2, 3. Yep, he moved the pivot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Angel Reese
look at his face,
Hey,
though.
turn your ass
Angel
to the
Reese
other
gets,
way,
like, 4 more of
Turner.
those pivots, so I don't know if we have the same rules. I don't know. All right, while we have a commercial break, I want to bring this up while we're here. So we talked about the Pacers just kind of beating the dog shit out of the Knicks. I know they made it 6, but it wasn't even quite that close. Like you were talking about, Sean, with them kind of punting some games here and there. Well, after just continuing to improve another poverty franchise, which is what it's been for 2 decades pretty much, the New York Knicks. Well, after getting them to their first conference finals appearance in I don't know how long, they decided to fire head coach Tom Thibodeau. And yet again, another head coach firing, man. All right. Hey, whoever wants to take it.
I think that he led them to their best season in quite a while, and that they have done quite well under his tenure. And he's only been there. And I'll say this
just to interject, bring back Symes' point. That shot doesn't go down. That's game 1. They go up 1-0. Who knows how the momentum goes? Neesmith doesn't go, whatever. Anyway, so like it wasn't as lopsided. Like the games were lopsided, or the series was lopsided, but the games weren't as much, especially early on. So anyway, sorry.
Makes sense. You know why?
Hey, Sean was talking. Feist, shut the fuck up.
I don't have much more to say about it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway, as I was
saying, I just think that I think he's been really good when he's been there for the Knicks. I mean,
yeah,
I understand the minutes things is kind of controversial. I guess maybe the biggest thing, but like, isn't that just like a personnel issue at times?
But isn't this really a coaching thing? Here's the other part too. Isn't this a typical Knicks thing to do? Something's going well, start all over, basically. Like,
is it a Knicks thing or just a league-wide
NBA?
thing?
Yeah.
Maybe NBA too, because what happened to who was it? Was it the Cavs?
The Nuggets. I mean, the Nuggets just fired Mike Malone. They won the title 2 seasons ago. The Bucks did it like 4 seasons ago when they
got the best head coach of all time.
So many coaches got fired right at the end of the season.
Nick Nurse was coach of the year, gets fired. What was his face?
Oh yeah, the guy that was for the Toronto, and then he went to
before Nick
Phoenix.
Nurse. Yep.
I can't think of his name. Anyway,
they just get fired. Yeah.
Something Casey.
Dwayne Casey.
Casey.
I think that's what it was. Yes.
But like, it just seems to me like it's almost just feels like they just have to always start all over just to make it harder for themselves. If they find one ingredient that's working, that's cooking right, they're just like, nope, change it all up. Let's do it again. Like, So I don't know. I just feel like this is a typical, like you guys said, NBA thing, but I also think it's just typical Knicks thing to do. Knicks will
They
always
got too
be the
much money
Knicks.
over there, man.
Hey, you ain't
They
wrong
can do
about
whatever
that.
the hell they
but-
want.
Nah, dude, that's my thing.
Why don't they have
like,
Spike Lee start coaching?
or Stephen
Timothy
A. Smith.
Chalamet. Or yeah, Stephen A. Smith. he
No,
would do a
dude,
good job.
this is another, I think, kind of bullshit thing. Like, I get the Tom Thibodeau has had a bad rap. Like, I think the way it ended in Chicago, people started talking shit on him. Then the way it ended in Minnesota, people started talking shit on him. And then, like you said, Sean, with the Knicks, like in him
Oh my god!
not playing that many players, but oh, that was close. But dude, you just made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and if a couple things change here and there, like you're in the finals. You know what I mean? Like you gotta chillax. Like as Jazz fans, we're talking about it. Like our current head coach just got an extension. No way. Oh my god! Ever since we talked, dude, Lou Dort must watch your favorite couch potatoes because as soon as we started publicly talking shit on his 3-point shooting.
I mean, we talk about it. We talk about it when we catch up on the weekends. I tell him I try to defend you, bro, and these two guys, you know.
These fucking idiots. Excelled.
Bro, this game is like physical as heck. Oh, good
That's
hit.
what
As I was
every
talking about
game.
Toppin.
Bang!
Of course. Topping it off. Hit it again, Lou.
So okay, we're
Sorry, Jacobs. I'll pause it for you, but hey,
dude,
that's no hot. Never hot.
You get the Pacers just I don't know. Can they make a run? Like the Thunder are a
keep up,
team,
bro. They're playing really good defense. Except
as he says that wide open lane for a dunk. At Holmgren, baby.
That's a foul. Freaking Turner thinks he owns the world. Turn your ass around. And bullying my little guys.
Boom. That's just wide
Chillin'
open.
Jet. Chillin' Jet invited me. A side note, Chillin' Jet invited me to go invited me to come
Gotta turn on like some lights. It's getting dark in here.
clean his shoes.
I didn't know where you were going with
Just
that.
kidding. He invited me to come play, and I told him I couldn't because my meniscus was torn.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, SGA. Oh, of course. Who else is there? Unk.
Push off P, huh?
Give it to him, Unk. No, give it back to Unk.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, he tried
No
to
foul
yam
there.
that?
Wow.
That's not a foul.
Whoa, yeah. That I think was a foul.
Oh my
no, we'll get the
gosh, this
baseline
game
look.
is
It was
aggressive, bro.
It was J-Dub, not SGA.
Yeah, that was bro, this game is aggressive. They're
What
playing.
the hell was that?
I just don't think. I think
wait.
I really think that the Pacers' defense being pretty poor is gonna be just too much.
That's not a foul like there. Oh, he got all ball.
That's ball.
That's all ball.
Oh yeah. See, I told you the baseline view, bro, because actually Jalen kind of extends that arm on him. Yeah.
He got all ball before it.
I just need to watch. I just need to watch. See, that's why I'm a better ref on the court.
I missed that
than I
one
am
too.
off the court because that's where I'm at. I'm a baseline view. You know what I mean? So I
True.
see that. when I'm on the court.
Cookies.
That's why it's so different for me.
Obi Topin.
Bro, this man hits 1-3 and thinks he can shoot lights out.
Mr. Brick Toppin.
Yeah. Mr. Let
Damn,
me build
I was
you
really
a top
hoping
of
that
your
went in.
house with my bricks.
Hey yo.
Take him, SG. Oh, that was kind of an arm extension.
Didn't Obi come from the Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Fies. You're like a 3-second delay to my answers.
The way I'm.
You're like a
streaming right
3-second
now,
delay on our game right now, bro.
I'm
Hey,
streaming.
that was the joke.
It's
Obi
my-
top in and one. Give him the foul. Give him the foul.
That
Come
was
on.
the joke.
Yeah.
Got it.
Did you get it?
Hey, give it to Harnstein so he can do his little floater. This game is physical, bro. And one.
Look at Thomas Bryant out there.
I know, dude. Kyle wants to cry right now.
Especially with SGA's face. Did you see that? You see SGA's face on the ground?
He almost died. Okay.
Wait, Jacobs.
I just heard Richard Jefferson say, "I don't think this is a
Did
foul."
you get a sound bit of SGA after every drive to the hoop?
Listen.
Sounds just like him. Oh, it's called on the floor, you bitches.
That sounds more like Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
that's kinda true.
I did want to talk about that because I heard, what was it?
We got
Gary
3 seconds.
Payton
Hit the
called him
ball.
out for being as goofy defensively as
God.
Rudy Gobert is offensively.
Oh my god.
And I thought that was so fucking good.
I've never heard that. That's good.
Because looking at the clips they were showing, like, yeah, Cat can't move because
What does he always say when he's driving to the rack and he's like, there's been something going around. I can't remember what it was, but anyways.
fucking
Have you
George
seen all
or
his videos
Shamer,
put together
bro.
and he's like just kind of acting very like
Vice, you need if they win a championship, you need to get a Lou Dort jersey. Because honestly, this dude's a dog. Talk about a dog.
Torture chamber.
I have SGA.
No chance you're getting a Lil Dog jersey. You're a big
You gotta
dog.
get it.
You wouldn't
Chet
fit into a Lil
Holmgren.
Dog jersey.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, leave those comments for Casey and Ray 15, bro. Who else do I have? I don't remember who else I have. I have SGA. I have Jet.
You have Chet?
Yeah,
Who you wearing now?
I think this one's SGA.
Oh, is it just the front side of what you were wearing last week?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
You
I
have
have a
both sides?
baseball one. Remember when we went to that?
He has both sides. That's crazy.
I forgot
Yeah,
what you
man,
asked the question about. But yeah, Anthony Towns, bro. Love the dude. Funny guy. Funny guy. Soft.
Well, they were talking about
Soft
because
is the word.
I can't remember what Arena said exactly, but he said like he's got a short torso, long legs, and big ass feet. And he can't move. Like he can't move. He doesn't know how to play defensively. Like it's just his body type. Like it's just what he was built with. And like showing the clips, like yeah, he got picked on in that Pacer series for sure. He's great offensively, but not so much defensively. That's for sure. I loved the comparison because he did go to Rudy Gobert. He's like, hey, Rudy Gobert's just goofy. He's just goofy offensively. Like there's no other way, if, ands, or buts about it. Like he can't do anything offensively. Great defensively, and Cat's almost a flip-flop of that.
Bro, did you guys forget about Cat Anthony? Freaking this loser. You guys know that
Oh my god.
there it is.
I was trying to find the clip there. I was trying to find the clip. of him
After
getting
all
top.
that,
After all that? Oh, gosh. Do you guys ever think?
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Seattle-
He says, "Oh my god!" Every time he gets fouled, he thinks he gets fouled. He's like driving to the lane. Oh my god! Doesn't get the foul.
after all that,
After all that, God, what
after
hey,
all
man,
that,
that guy's a
Vice,
dog.
What was your point?
That guy's a
Is-
dog on offense.
He
But
is.
his defense.
Question
does
for
look
you
pretty
guys.
Gobert-esque.
Sean's dumbass would ever stop talking.
Oh,
What did I do, man?
shut up,
Maybe-
medium
Who do you-
schlong jazz.
I have
man.
to talk so much to get on late, bro.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, we're on different times. Who do you think what state's gonna get basketball team next? Do you think Seattle gets a team, or do you think Vegas?
Vegas.
Yeah.
Probably Vegas. I think.
Vegas is just a
Unfortunately.
perfect freaking place. I just saw like shout out WWE and WrestleMania. I think it just got like moved from New Orleans back to Vegas just because Vegas
Again?
is just such a better venue. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can just host shit.
I just think Seattle just needs that. Seattle is such a loyal fan base.
Well, they
It's
got to
sold
add
off,
two,
though.
right? Wouldn't they have to add two? So there's your
Yeah.
two cities.
But that would also be two West Coast teams.
Yeah, that's two West Coast.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
They
good
got to
point.
give up the
And
West.
move the
East.
wait. What if you put like Memphis and what if you just switched them to the East?
What if they
They're
go
close
north
enough.
south? We should go
Ooh.
north south.
No. I wonder.
Just
'Cause
don't go
I
Civil
just
War
think about
style
like
on
there's
that.
more
I think about
teams.
the Dakotas and shit that
Yeah, there's
in
more
Montana that
teams.
has nothing up
Well,
there.
there's more teams in the South. I don't think that.
It wouldn't work. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Dude, Jalen Williams 3 for 12, 9 points right
Diagonal.
now, and they're still up 11.
Uh-oh. Little dog on the big
And
dog.
look,
Oh!
They just, I mean, OKC just has to hope they're up by
I'm telling
10
you,
in the
bro,
last 5 minutes.
fuck OKC in 5, man. It might be OKC in 4. This team, man.
Hardenstein!
Dude,
This
you gotta
team,
understand
bro.
that, like, once they, I mean, it's a home game. Back in the day, a lot of home teams would go 2-0 and then it'd be 2-0. It'd be 2-2 so often back in the day. It's like less common now, I feel like, that it goes 2-2. 2 home games to 2 home games.
It seriously does, but it just, I don't know. Again, like we were talking about it in the first half, I just don't see like, oh my God. Oh, if Caruso hit that, that was a hell of a pass from Hartenstein right there. That
He was wide, too. Wide.
Oh, wide. I thought he
what
said
you
wide.
said, bro.
I said
what you said.
What did I say?
He's white, too.
No, I did not. I said he was wide. He was
white.
wide. Oh, God.
Damn, Caruso misses the same shot twice in a row.
Kyle's making things up on stream.
XL.
XL Jazz fan. God, I was giggling at that for like 5 minutes, man. That's awesome.
Bro, I love that we've had like the same score differential for, I don't know, two straight quarters at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they get to this in the last like 5 minutes, all of a sudden Indiana's going to put up a 12 piece and it's over.
That's true. They have done that. They have done that. But
like
this
Thunder
team, just the way they play defensively,
I don't think
I don't know that they can
happen.
do it. Exactly.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
like that's I remember making that point about Nembhard when he went off and hit those 5 threes or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no way that the Thunder aren't going to switch off those screens if they keep getting burned off that 2-3 times.
And they won't get burned like that either. They got a bunch of quick guys.
Exactly. Vice, what's your head coach's name?
I actually don't know.
They call him Boss.
No, I actually don't know. It's K something.
I was gonna see if he could pronounce it because I can't.
No, it's like K something. That's the one I definitely can't pronounce.
No, it's
like
Mark D something.
It's like Dagenalt.
Dabano.
Dagenalt, I think.
But wasn't he a college coach
Yeah, I have
before?
no idea.
Or
I didn't know of his
at
existence
Boston?
until he became the Thunder coach. I'll be honest. I'm just an XL Jazz fan yapping out here.
He was
I don't
coach
know
of the
that
year
much.
last year, by the way.
Bro, you know who I was always super sad was Eric
Spoelstra.
Yeah.
You were saying it right. Believe in yourself, Vice. Believe in yourself.
I can't say names, and then now Casey Ray's just gonna be like this mother freaking boy who can't even pronounce names. Is he even a real fan? Hey, suck my.
Whoa.
So, what? I think you cut out there.
Oh, let me
What?
try again. Hey, Casey, please don't. Casey Ray 15, please don't roast me. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Oh,
cuts out at the good part every time.
he's got a mute problem.
Whoa. Okay. While we have another commercial break, I have one more hypothetical thing going around. I guess not a hypothetical. It's really going to happen. The NBA announced a new All-Star format: the World versus USA.
What?
They haven't official they haven't said what it is exactly going to be, but
All right.
like as far as the format, scoring, time, all that stuff. But
It's
how do we like that?
USA versus who?
USA versus the world.
I like it. I think
I
it's
like
gonna
it too.
give.
I don't think it's going to be as crazy as hockey. Like I still don't think NBA players are going to care that much, to be honest. Like
It might mean a little bit more in the world.
Might
format.
be
I don't know.
more. Yeah.
But who is against the world? I mean, I guess.
Embiid,
Everybody wants to.
Yeah, where does Embiid lie?
Yeah, F that guy.
Which team does Embiid?
Where does Giannis
well,
lie?
is he
Giannis, yeah,
actually
there's a lot of
is he
them.
playing long enough that he will actually
Will
be
it
an
matter?
All-Star?
Will it matter?
Yeah,
Dude,
Giannis,
honestly,
Jokic
you know what
could
that
play for
you know
the
what
world
that does
too,
sound like to me though?
SGA, Lou Dort,
Luka.
Lou Dort is Lou Dort an All-Star?
Yeah. And they probably would need to because they're both from.
No, we got so many players, like you said, SGA, Luka, Jokic, Giannis. That's the starting.
Imagine
We
all the
need one
foreign.
more for the starting lineup. Right
What if
there.
the foreign player? Or wait, is it when you say? Oh, I see what you're saying.
The world,
Yeah.
yeah. So anybody that's not
what's his
US
name? Alien
born.
Man, Embiid.
Oh yeah,
or not,
Wemby.
Wemby.
Wemby. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. There's your starting five.
Rudy
And then who's
Gobert.
on the reserves?
I don't think Gobert's making the team anymore.
We're getting smacked, bro. Who's our starting five?
Dude, what if Lowry's the 12th man on the world team? Our starting five: Curry, Braun, old heads. Who?
Ant.
Probably, yeah.
Ant's on
Not
there.
SGA.
I gotta
Who's
say,
our
I'm a
bigs?
little worried, bro.
Who's our bigs?
I don't know if we have any.
KD.
Left. KD.
Yeah.
God, you're talking about 35-plus-year-olds. We got like 3 of them.
Who's our
That's
bigs,
true.
bro?
LeBron. LeBron's got
Dwight Howard?
5, it sounds like.
What?
Baby, get the oil ready.
Not even
Bro,
like
who is
Sabonis.
our big, bro?
We don't even got Saboner.
Nope, we don't.
What do we got?
Hey, 6-point game.
Wait, why are there
6-point
no
game.
good American big men? Are we missing someone? Maybe like Bam Adebayo?
Bam is USA.
Ooh.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, honestly, okay, that's our 5 that we could come up with off the dome.
That looks tough compared to the world team.
Bro, that's not tough. Okay, so starting 5, you said.
I'm saying tough in a bad way. Like the world, it looks way better. Like we're
okay,
looking
so
bad.
Way better right now.
The world has SGA point guard, Luka shooting guard. Who did we say? Who's their third?
We had Wemby. We had Giannis.
Oh, Jokic.
Giannis. Jokic.
So you
Yeah,
put
they're massive.
Giannis at the 3.
We're cooked, bro. We're cooked.
That's
We're
so
cooked.
cooked.
It's over.
You
but
put
hey, to
Giannis at the
be
3?
fair, this is the entire world, right? Like, so you got to get everybody. It's like the Avengers against Thanos. Okay, USA's Thanos, but there's a lot.
Even
of
like some of those
there.
European teams, like that Barca and Real Madrid
let's
teams.
think about. So you had, who did you have on Team USA? You had Drew Holiday was in there, but he's not really an all-star. You had
Like
KD.
starter, all-star.
You had Ant-Man, Curry, LeBron, KD. Bam was there.
Devin Booker was in there. Halliburton, Jason Tatum, but he's not going to be in there next year.
Now you're talking. See, now you're talking.
Jason Tatum, but he'll be out next year because of that Achilles. So
true.
And then Jaylen Brown, I think, also.
I think best case scenario for Jason Tatum or Dame Lillard, but he's also out. Yeah, Jason Tatum could maybe come back after the All-Star break. I wonder.
Plenty of guards. Who's our bigs, bro?
We don't have great bigs, man. Bam is like the best one I can come up with off the top of my head. Let me think. Let me think around the league here. Hold on.
Okay, let's think by teams. Jazz. Not really.
Kessler.
Maybe what's his name? Markkanen.
He's hardly a big though. He doesn't play like the big man necessarily.
No.
I feel like all the amazing centers and power forwards are all like foreigners somehow.
I'm trying to look this, bro. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, Bam is the only one you could really think of. I mean,
off the top of my head, I gotta be missing someone that's pretty solid.
I mean, you even Rudy Gobert, who's just a shot blocker. He's European.
He's French. What?
You got
sorry, did I miss any big guys we found for Team
Oh,
USA.
dude, Cody
Bam
Zeller?
Adebayo.
But
Oh,
was still like
Carl
top.
Anthony
Who are we
Towns.
missing? And I think
Oh
AD.
God, we're
AD.
looking for defense, Feist. Good God, come on now.
I think AD is a good pick there too.
Oh,
AD.
there you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But
That's
even
like-
then, man, looking at that USA team, you're talking about AD. He's like, injury prone, all this, and then you got LeBron, 2 more years left. Or Stephen Curry, couple 2-3 more years left. We're looking a little cooked, bro.
So
KD a few more years too.
The freaking
KD,
unicorn
exactly.
to pour.
All the world team, like, but that's the thing though. When you put up like country by country, now if you're splitting everybody up, now it gets different. But
Jaren Jackson.
there you go. I like Jaren Jackson. There you go. That's our center. I'll take I'll take Triple J's as my
Jared
center.
Allen.
That's a good call.
No. I'll take JJJ.
I guess Mobley would be up there too, technically, but
Yusuf
still.
Nurkic. Not even
World's
there.
catching up, man. Like Canada was a surprising exit almost last year. Like they had a pretty stacked team.
Yeah, they have a really, really good team.
I don't know if you guys knew
Kansas
this, but SGA and Nikhil Alexander-Walker are cousins.
They said that like 50
I don't know
times.
if you heard that before, but they're
Have you-
cousins.
Have you heard about it? Doris Burke might have said it 50 times herself.
Shut up.
Dude,
Doris.
no offense to Doris Burke, but man, sometimes she's hard to listen to, man.
Hey, that's how I feel about Stephen A. So let's talk about it. Who's
That's
worse?
fair. That's also fair.
Who's worse?
I don't disagree with that.
Doris.
Kyle hates women.
Sometimes their takes on things makes me feel like I'm super
But
qualified.
those
to
are
do
different
analysis.
people. If we're talking commentator on like a game versus like a personality in
Yeah.
the like NBA.
You know who else I
stage.
don't like? Reggie
Miller?
Miller?
Miller.
I
You
like
like
Miller.
Reggie Miller?
No, I think he's.
Who
kinda
do you
annoying.
like better as an NBA commentator? Besides Craig Bolerjack, obviously.
Kevin Harlan is the OG.
Kevin
Harlan's
Harlan's the
pretty good.
play-by-play, but yeah. Or
Oh, he's
Uh,
play-by-play?
Or play-by-play, yeah.
Is that what they call him?
And
You're
then
right, you're
Craig also is the play-by-play.
But
So.
dude, he's the
bad
dude.
comparison.
Kevin Harlan is responsible for some of the most iconic Steph Curry bang bangs.
No. That's Mike Breen, actually.
Is it?
Mike Green is the
you're
bang.
right. You're right.
That's
Kevin
my
Harlan
guy
is
then.
insane. My bad. You're correct. That's a good call out. Yeah,
Kevin
Mike
Harlan
Breen
is also
so
Kevin Harlan's
insane.
good. Kevin
Yeah,
Harlan is
no,
good.
those are like two goats, but they're
yeah,
separate
I like those two.
entities.
Oh, put those two together. I don't care if neither of them are a color commentator. Who cares?
Oh my gosh! What was that? Oh my god! It looks like they just went at it, bro.
Bro, I remember it was like 2 minutes ago. I was like, holy shit, it's a 6-point game.
Watch this play.
It's a 13-point
OKC
game.
blows it.
They've gone
It
a
literally
7-0
looked like they
run.
just went at it. That was crazy.
They
Yeah.
went on a 7-0 run, man. When it was the closest it's been. It's tough, dude.
Here's what I'm gonna say that I've heard in the rumors.
The rumors.
Dude, I wish that they would have sold this. Not gonna lie, to make it look like it was LeBron and his son to win it all.
What are you talking about?
The finals. Nope, never mind. It's supposed to be the Thunder. I just got word from upstairs, from the man upstairs, throwing up some thunder lightning. But I really wish that it would have been LeBron and
I hear it. I hear the thunder.
Yeah,
and
I
his
did
son,
hear it.
dude.
That's
That would've been
crazy. It looks. Is that the like light outside your window?
tough. No.
Oh, okay. I was like, it should not be that dark.
my
I know
light
you're
on,
south, but
It's like raining. We have our whatever it's called, the
It's
typical
been like
southern.
floody down in southern Utah, huh?
It is.
oh really?
One of our clinics flood today.
Which is weird because like up here, it's not even been raining at all. So
Yeah.
I forget what they're called.
Tsunami.
No.
no,
They get it a
I
lot
was like,
here.
we don't have them.
torrential. No, not torrential. Why
It's
can't I
just
think of the word
seasonal.
either? Monsoon.
Monsoon. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's our
monsoon.
monsoon season.
Monsoon
Freaking love
season.
it.
It's a big Arizona thing, but southern Utah gets it a little bit more
Right, makes sense.
than like northern Utah.
Oh
But
man.
even northern Utah, every once in a while, you remember those like afternoon storms you get midsummer? We get them a little bit,
Yep.
but like it's more of a southern Utah, Arizona thing.
Feist, who the fuck is this guy?
That's Robinson's
so
brother,
deep.
bro.
Man,
And
that's
Wiggins.
crazy.
He's the one that
Wiggins.
played really good defense in in the Nuggets game, I think it was like game 6 and 7.
Oh, he's been good all season too.
Yeah,
He
as a
just is
casual
like,
that hasn't watched that much Thunder basketball all season till this
you missed
playoffs.
out because the guy
What
works.
would you rank him on your depth chart?
Like
Wiggins.
freaking 10th.
10th.
I don't know about that. That's a bad call.
Here, let's go through it right here.
Maybe Sean or Feist is the casual. It might be true though. I mean, you got a fucking stacked team. That was my point. That's my point. Is that you're just so stacked, and and Jalen Williams again. The other Jalen hasn't played.
No,
but he played a big role in the first couple series.
They used him a lot in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Wiggins. A surprise. Yeah,
but like now it's like they were just figured out their identity with these guys and the rotation they have going on. What the fuck?
It's also tight. They probably tightened up their stuff a little bit, right? Their rotations have probably tightened up a little bit in the playoffs, where they were playing like 10 guys before, probably, and now it's more like 8.
What the fuck? How's that?
Someone's got to lose their minutes.
He's a good player though, too, dude. I think he's a first team kind of guy too.
Oh, hey, respect the hustle.
Wiggins just played really good there and just lost the ball after. There you go. Commentator's curse.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thunderball.
Dude, if they're within 10 in the last 5, man, you cannot feel safe, man. Indy puts that blitz on.
You think so, but they've shown that against not the Thunder. They've shown that against wildly disappointing teams, I feel like. Every team that they've done that against.
It's true. I agree, but
you never know.
You got to see what they do here too. Oh my God!
Oh,
get a ball in there.
Oh,
they're just rolling around the rim there. It's been a fun game. It hasn't got too out of hand, but it's usually been pretty led by the.
It's just been this 10 to 13 point game the entire time. It's like, holy crap, it's a 6, and then it's a 6-point game, and then boom.
And then that happens, and then it's 15.
Why would you? What?
It's the worst pass you could have made there.
Why would you do that?
Can't even play defense on it. If you turn over next to you, at least you can play defense.
Man, that's tough.
Oh my God, that was a bad pass.
Ooh,
that was so bad.
I wonder if he doesn't even see Jalen there though, too. I think that's another thing, man. Jalen knows that's coming, and he leaks out. That's because a lot of times that's what you see whenever you run those inbounds plays, where it's like, no, nope, not there. All right, chuck it out, center catch, and then let's reset. And I think that's what McConnell was going for, but Jalen saw it coming.
Yeah, busted play right there.
Bro,
for
you
sure.
Can't teach that.
I think you can, man. I think that's. Did you ever figure out your coach's name? I think that's part of it, man.
Dagnall.
I think that's part of it, though. That's what I was saying earlier about 10 eyes on the ball at all times. They're just ready for it, and I think that's
great that he's been able to build the team that he really, and they're so young and coachable. So you can definitely teach that, but there's just some things that it automatically just feels like they're just all clicking in the same cylinders. I was watching some of the highlights that they were talking about how, so SGA will go up to the guy in the front, right? And as soon as he starts to drive and there's a guy that sets a screen for him, Arnstein's picking him up at half court. And then they were also talking about how they just somehow they rotate. So then the next guy knows to go to the guy in the corner, and then this guy slides back this way. They just it just feels like they're just communicating. They just have an earpiece and they're just all communicating, So
yeah,
I don't know. You can teach that, you can practice it, but you really can't teach that because the way they're able to just do it efficiently.
Yeah, man. I was
I don't
just
know.
looking too. I wanted to bring this up. I just saw the stat. The Thunder's stifling defense forces Pacers to commit the most turnovers by any team in a single half since 1998 in an NBA Finals game. Who is playing in it 1998 in the finals?
Not
Don't say
LeBron.
it, man. Do not say it.
Oh, of course.
Who are they playing?
It would be the Utah Ass.
Against who?
The Bulls and the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Have you ever heard of him?
How dare you say that?
I just want to get your feathers ruffled a little bit.
You almost ruined his night with that.
Almost came to your house, dude. Almost freaking let this. What did you call it? What is it again? The rain? The monsoon. I almost let it carry
Monsoon.
me all the way to your house, bro. Make me come like that, bro.
Boss.
I don't know if I can support this podcast.
I didn't mean that one, actually. I didn't mean that one.
He means it.
No, I did not.
Wait, someone in the chat?
What's up, chat? That one was not PG-13.
Hey.
Who's in the chat?
Oh man.
I got a notification.
But-
with it.
What's his name? Casey Ray 15. Some freaking
Casey.
good stuff for next
Wait,
week.
Guam Baby 78. He said, great episode. Thanks,
Mhm.
folks.
That's our biggest supporter, dude.
Yep.
Who is it?
He's always there.
Squam Baby
If
78.
you don't know, you don't know, bro. If you don't know, you
Holy
don't
crap,
know, my
15
boy.
points is the largest lead of the game, and it just turned to okay. Sean,
Okay.
I do know something that you would like to hear. I heard this. This is the first time, I think since 2004, that two teams have made the finals being under the luxury tax.
Thank you. Thank you, God, man. Finally.
You know,
I hate that you can just pay more money and have a great team because you got money to spend, man. Shut up.
shut up. Because you
Shut
can
up.
have a great
Great. Supporting
supporting cast and still get to there, you know?
You know who's spent?
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Were they
Yo!
was it number one? The Warriors, I think, in the last like 10 years are number one.
You guys
in
not see that
luxury tax.
bucket? Like, what the fuck? You guys
Am I
behind me
Lost
again?
Am I behind again?
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
at
watch this
9
bucket.
minutes and 6 seconds left.
oh, you're behind. I gotta pause it.
Here, let me try to refresh.
Wow, spoiler.
Man. Oh!
Unk? Oh, okay, I saw it.
Oh,
I was
you knew
gonna
what
say
he
I
was
probably
doing.
missed.
That's ours. That's ours. That's ours. That's ours.
Oh, there it was. Yep, I just saw it. Okay.
What'd you see? Wait, replay it for us. What'd you see? Freaking
Oh,
dude.
and now it's gonna fucking lag too. Nice. I just lost another 5 seconds.
Toppin? Let me know when you see that one, Jacobs.
What?
Toppin just did something. I can't tell you.
Oh boy. Yeah, it just delayed it again, so I'm gonna be fucking behind probably.
Oh my gosh, bro, what is happening? This game. Slow it down. Take your time.
Clank.
Ooh, Obi Toppin in the
Oh, Toppin bet. Wow. You sound like you were talking shit. Told you Toppin could shoot threes.
Hey, hit that Harmstein or in his mouth.
Dude, you gotta stop, man. This
Oh, he missed it. He did his signature, dude. What did I say?
what did you say?
I have
what
no
did you
idea.
say? Supporting cast.
Supporting. Wait, what did I say? I said
Oh,
Casey Ray 15. Supporting.
I love that you memorized that.
Ass.
Dude, I want to give Casey Ray
okay, hey, what
15,
time are
like,
you guys at? What time are you guys at?
8:05, 8:04,
Okay, okay.
8:03, 8:02,
I've sort
8:01,
of caught up.
8, 7:59, 7:58.
All right,
I'm
Sean,
way
if
ahead
you
of you
wouldn't
guys.
shut the
Then.
hell
I'm
up,
at like
man.
750.
Whoa,
Yeah,
in the
you
future.
gotta pause like 10 seconds.
Or celebrate 7 seconds in delay.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom! I'll start.
Bang!
Nothing's happening. You guys are celebrating a dog.
Dude, it's an 8-point game. So you know what that means? Thunder about to go on a 10-0 run.
Dog. You know what that means? Pacers
Little-
are in range, baby.
Little dog.
Pacers are in range.
If the Pacers win this game, you're gonna have to take off that Thunder jersey and show us the real big guns.
I think you're gonna say your undershirt as well, right?
I was gonna say he should stand up, but it's a family program, so we can't.
We got to change this to 18 plus. Thanks, Guam Baby 78 for showing up tonight.
Thank you very much.
Hey, shout out. If you know, you know. She's a big supporter of the cast. We should get her to sponsor us.
That would be nice.
Or we could get her Arna's Drilling to sponsor us, where all your drilling needs are done.
What about Guam Baby 78 and KC?
I wish he would pop into this chat, dog. Yeah.
Casey Ray.
If Casey Ray would come on live right now, I would just have to like,
Sean just would be nonstop laughing the whole time. Like he'd be like, "Hello, good to see you guys."
Well, I'd be thinking about XL Jazz fan,
bro. Make sure you guys say his full name right.
I said it. Casey Ray 15.
Yep. That man cooks with his eyes closed.
That man cooks and I eat.
Today was a good day. I ate.
Today was a good day.
Oh man! Yikes, my boy. Hey, for real though.
What's happened? Hey.
What? Hey, I think I'm behind now.
It's on commercial for me.
Yeah, it's been on commercial for like 15 minutes for me now.
I think time's just moving slow because you're getting stressed because the Pacers are coming back.
No stress.
Oh boy.
No stress.
Pacers are within range.
All my stress is related. I work at the best.
To what?
To
your house getting flooded. Your Wi-Fi shutting down.
I have
This guy does really live in the
Wi-Fi.
the 1850s or something. Whenever Utah
took the
became
horse
a state
carriage home.
That's what happens.
He drives the horse carriage.
As a stockpile of food.
Hey, look! I got a picture of SGS. He's going up for his signature shot.
Free throw.
Oh, right here.
Right here.
Who's that above him? And then to the right, next to all those hats. That guy that's a stud right there. Who is that guy?
That's wide receiver 6 from Highland High School.
High school, huh?
Tried out for quarterback, couldn't memorize the plays. He said 32 option right, went to the left. They told him you could run forever.
I'm just gonna run it.
Running that.
Let me know if you guys want my highlights from my high school days.
Bro,
Offers from Oregon declined because I was too good.
Remember when you were so fucking agile? I told you just dump it off real quick. I'll just let you do the work. And then you broke my collarbone.
I remember that. He said, "Boys, go. Go where? Huh? Think." Good old days.
So much fun.
Oh, much fun. Should we go do it again?
I've kept my collarbones intact so far.
Just not your hips.
Oh, I'm gonna bring my cat on air, and he will attack you, man.
Hey, bro, don't give Casey Ray 15 a chance to call you a.
That probably is Casey Ray 15. If I had a guess.
My hater.
Yeah. No, not your hater.
Not my hater. His hater. Me and Casey are actually in a good freaking group together. Until next week when you see the comments. And then I'm coming after him.
Oof. Come on, dude. Pacers got to make a run right now. Let's go.
Are you guys back?
Yeah. We got 7 minutes left.
You guys just see Crusoe?
Wait, okay, to be fair, Casey Ray 15 has interacted with our posts. So there is a higher chance that he
Just
does
like I
see
motherfucking said.
Oh, I'm behind now.
Obi Toppin.
Obi topping this dick. Let's go.
5 for 8. Obi. I was behind on that joke.
What are you guys on?
3 seconds.
629, 627.
Oh, you guys are way ahead of me.
Nem
That's what
hard.
happens.
Wow. What the fuck?
He's still watching the first half over at Hurricane.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I'm at like 7 minutes. I paused too long for you.
That's what he was talking about earlier. He's like, dude, this commercial's been on for 15 minutes.
Wait, so you guys are at what? 6:30?
He had it paused the whole time. 622.
Oh, okay. I'm caught.
Okay.
Oh, no foul.
Oh, now you're ahead.
Banks it in. Oh my God.
Bang!
Within
Here we
4.
go. We got a game. We got ourselves a game.
Oh, look at him. He's gnawing on his thumb.
2 run in the last 3 minutes.
Oh,
They're
God.
within range, baby. Let's go. I love it.
And that's when you get a foul call. And guess who's going to the free throw
Oh, yeah, you guys are ahead of me, bro. Turner just hit that.
From the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yeah. So basically, a couple
So
of minutes
guess who's
ago,
at the free throw line? I'll just
Miles
we're,
Turner hit a
we're in the future,
banging
but guess who's
three.
there?
The free throw merchant.
Obi topping.
Get off of him, bro. 2 against 2. You're
Get off
soft.
of Obi topping.
There you go.
Boom. Bank was open, bro.
Miles Turner didn't know what the fuck was happening there.
Okay, yeah, you guys are
He's just
ahead of
like-
me. I'm gonna just
You-
go live.
No,
Don't go
it's not
live.
that. I was a replay.
Okay, what are
SGA
you
is
guys
still
at?
at the
557?
557, 99, 94.
Okay.
We're stressing them out talking about old players.
Oh no, I'm ahead of you guys now. It's 100 for me. He scored that.
100 for me right now.
You son of a bitch. I thought that was going up. I thought he was
54,
gonna miss that.
53.
Yeah, so now
You're gonna
like
spoil the free throw line.
6
like that?
seconds ahead.
Dude.
Oh.
This game is over. Turner can't shoot.
Yeah. Over as in who?
He can shoot.
Oh!
Did you just do it again? Turner's on. He's figured it out.
I can
Turner
confirm. Hey,
on.
what's the foul, bro? He's all over my guy. Oh!
Turn her on. Take her to
Wow.
dinner first.
Thunder fan complaining for a foul. That's surprising.
That's wild, bro.
Woo!
What? SGA gets him, but Jalen Williams gets body, bro. Protect my man. Protect my Robin.
He should have laid on the floor like LeBron, like he just died. I love those.
I will say though, that's the one thing I will say. That's the one thing I will say.
Did you guys see that?
Anybody see that?
Okay.
I will say this past couple years, LeBron has definitely gone.
Past couple
Annoying.
years, bro.
You know why, man? He started acting for a career. He did Space Jam, man.
Dude, that
Space
was a
Jam.
terrible movie.
Space Jam changed that, man.
He was in
Started
that
acting
one movie. What
professionally.
was that movie with Amy?
The 2 black guys.
Nope.
What? He's in
I
that
must
one
have been
too.
watching a different video.
Amy Schumer. Oh yeah, those 2 black guys.
Oh, Amy, fat. Oh, okay. Amy Schumer is the comedian girl, not Fat Amy. Remember that girl that calls herself Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect? She calls herself Fat Amy.
Oh my.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I agree with you.
but that's not what I call her. That's what you and Pitch Perfect
calls
fans
herself
call
that.
her.
Oh my gosh, good take.
I just call her Amy.
I'm getting scared.
Personally. Ooh, what the hally? What the hally?
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
It's
Oh
They're
my
within
God.
range.
Sean said that 2 minutes ago, and then where's the foul, bro? If that
No
was
foul.
SGA, that's a foul. So that's on the Thunder for not putting it in his hands.
Don't even worry
Bro,
about
what
it.
is this man doing?
Nemhard gonna put up a. Oh.
Hit him with the and the
Oh, what the hally? Oh, wide open. Oh.
Just to disappoint you, it's a miss.
Thank.
Hey, Calm Arena, let's get up for your
Paycom.
Take it, SGA. You got to do something.
Paycom, let's get up for your
There you
Paycom.
go. There you go. There you
Foul.
go.
Me when I
Oh,
get to
wow.
clock in for work on my Paycom.
Paycom.
Get up.
Oh, that's offensive foul, bro.
That's a
He's gonna try to hit a three. He's gonna try to hit a three. He's
Oh.
not making that.
What the
Oh, he
hell?
has such an ugly shot.
What the hell?
What the hell was that?
What the hell, brick?
Can you guys
Paycom?
pause for like 1 second? And then I can
What?
catch up.
How did we let him
Okay.
come back?
Here, let me pause my reactions. SJ's at the line. I'm just
He
kidding.
just falls, dude. It's so crazy. He just knows. He just knows, dude.
How did you
I
know?
I
And why
didn't
does he
even
lay like
actually
that
see a foul.
every time?
Oh,
Feist
'cause
has
he almost got
Feist
killed.
got that in his DNA. Did you see that?
Wait a second. Yeah, you're wearing the jersey too, aren't
I'm
you?
trying to think if I should go to the gym after this, bro.
I thought you already went to the gym.
No, I couldn't.
Oh,
You're just that swole naturally?
Uh,
This motherfucker.
pumping what?
pumping, grinding.
Why is your right arm so much bigger than your left arm right now?
That's true. That's true.
Hey, SJ's only been to the line
No.
twice today. This is a third time. How about that?
So you can't call him a free throw merchant, you freaking free throw son of a gun.
Maybe if you had 10 more right now, they'd be in more of a lead.
Yeah, maybe.
And help.
Maybe. Someone's name, what was it? What did Casey Ray 15 say?
I think you know what he said.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Sean, remind us again, please.
Should I pull it up on screen?
Remind us again, please.
Should we watch the whole clip again and then look at Casey Ray?
No, I just want to hear Casey's Ray 15 spark.
What a classic.
God, I got SGA's free throw routine down to a science at this point.
Dude, you've had to watch 605 hours of it this season.
He's gonna go for a three. He's gonna go for a three. He can't shoot. He can't do anything else. What I say? What I say?
Goodness gracious.
What the?
Oh,
They
yeah,
called a
you're-
foul on
you're-
that?
Pascal
Duh.
Siakam.
Oh, why didn't nobody touch that, man?
He is the captain now.
You did not. You did not. You did.
Oh, dude, you missed the Drewski thing we talked about when Siakam got the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Did you see Halliburton kind of walk up like it was
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to be his?
Yeah, he thought he was gonna get it. And then Siakam said, "I'm the captain now."
I'm the captain now.
Nope, ball don't lie. See?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No, I've
Oh,
seen
well, then get ahead.
Ball lies.
Get ahead. Get ahead.
Let me refresh the stream.
Oh, Pascal
here.
Siakam
Or
has
my ABC stream, of course.
Mm,
Mm. Arr.
He missed both. That's that Thunder section right there with all those orange things.
ball don't lie.
Bros.
Over the back. What are we doing? They call a foul on us?
Oh my goodness.
Oh
gracious.
my gosh, that's over the back.
Dude, Feist, pause it and then play it. And then that'll hit.
Oh my gosh, that's over the back. Okay, let me know.
Okay, go.
This guy arguing.
Yeah, the white guy.
Yeah,
The white
and
fan.
coach looking up.
Oh yeah. Taking
Ignite.
Now there's Dort.
Who they call foul on that? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Challenge it.
Oh
Hold
my
on,
god,
let me
he's
do my
shooting
thing.
again.
Welcome
do
to
my
the
thing.
torture chamber.
Challenge it.
Nick Wright. It's already a tech.
Turner sucks. Turn your ass.
Dude,
to
who would have
your
thought
freaking
that
bench
Kyle
seat.
was a Nick Wright supporter? That guy reminds me
Oh,
of the.
shut the fuck up. No, I said he had one good take. I said he had one good take.
Hey, explain
Who
to
would
me.
have thought that Kyle supports this guy?
Explain it to me, Sean.
What do you want?
So basically, he don't know what he's
Oh,
talking
you know,
about.
he reminds me
Dang.
of Max Killerman, though. I feel like they were the same person. That was the whole reason I started bringing up that whole Serge Ibaka thing. I got totally lost in the sauce in that whole analogy, but here we are now.
Here we are, 3 minutes
Th-
left.
I brought that up
OKC
an hour and a
up
half
7.
ago. So if you're a real viewer, you would know. Guam Baby 78.
Hey,
But
hey, boys diving for it. Foul on
Can I just say
Hallie.
I don't like
What
Hallie.
the Hallie?
what's to not like about him?
Who, Halliburton?
Yeah.
The
Were
fact
you
that
one
he
of the people who
changes his
voted
voice.
that he's overrated? Nah, dude, that guy just got to clear his throat, man. He got to get hit one of these.
One of
Man,
Oh, it
Mi-
was a foul on Halliburton.
I swear to
That's
God,
what
he's sitting there
happened.
like choking on his own fucking spit.
Yeah.
I mean,
You might be the clown of the week for a KC Ray 15, bro.
What, for making a great observation about the fact that this man should clear his throat during interviews?
He's probably a freaking Halliburton's fan, bro.
Dude, if my voice started going like this mid interview, I'd be like,
Goodness gracious. Men don't miss. Men's hot. Never hot. Why would you shoot that?
see how they're trying to
Because he
force
could do
the
that.
ball to
Because he could do that.
hard.
bang!
Hey, I might be ahead of Sean now.
Bang.
Oh, wait.
All right,
What did
SGA, take
I...
over.
Rhyme is refresh.
Nash Smith.
I can't
Hit
be
that.
right now.
Good
Tippy
hit.
bump.
Good fake. Oh my gosh. We were missing everything.
Clank.
Thanks.
Who the hell is running their washing machine right now?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm
It's my
hearing that
garage.
too. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Closing it from right here. He can't
wow.
dribble.
Damn.
Look at his
him dribble.
Wi-Fi, bro. That's why it took him 7 months to set it up.
He had to connect it to his damn garage.
Bang!
Bang!
What a
Oh my
hit.
god.
Vice,
They are within range.
Vice can stand up right now. I guarantee you that. At least
Yeah,
right
dude.
now. If I
The first
stand
time
up,
he's ever been fucking soft in his life.
Somebody's
There
got
we
to
go.
hit a correct 3.
Oh, there
Oh
we go.
my
Lou Dort,
gosh.
obviously the Dorcher chamber. Oh,
No.
Bang! Oh. I'm trying to be the last commentator.
They didn't call a foul on that? Oh my gosh, these refs.
Ooh, what a play!
What?
I think that was clean, man.
MVP. MVP.
Oh my god! Dude, you're in the future.
Oh, no, they called a foul on that?
Obviously, that was a foul. You freaking obviously.
Not on Unk.
Obviously, that was a foul.
Not on Unk. Hey, review it.
I'm glad the refs call fouls.
All right, Nick, right?
Oh, that was definitely straight up, and he blocked the shiz out of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, wait, I might.
Don't doubt the
Kind of
Dorcher
agree.
chamber.
Oh, but he's in the arc though.
Nope, he's not.
That's crazy, dude.
Wrong game.
That is a crazy good defensive play. And look
But
at
if you're
Obi
within the
Toppin
arc,
did foul him too on the back. He
Ball
swiped.
don't lie. All lies.
Ball don't lie.
Right. Dude, if Indy wins this game though, it's huge.
It's huge.
Every one of us
Huge,
might look
definitely.
like clowns, except for Sean. Sean called that there was a game 1 win for sure.
I did say it earlier.
Yeah.
I said when they're within 8 in the last
He
5
did
minutes.
say this. He did say that the Indy would make a run at this point, and here they are.
I know. I've only watched it like 6 times this playoffs alone.
This XL Jazz
Unfortunately,
fan
or maybe
needs to stop
fortunately.
yapping at this point.
Oh, freaking.
Oh!
Let Schmedium start
They
talking.
actually didn't call a foul for once.
Oh,
Give it to
man.
Weta Halley. He'll put up a left-handed behind the
Oh,
back.
this man is just
I
throwing
want that
shots now.
Nenhard's hands all night.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Was that Pascal?
1 point game. Here
Was
we
that
go.
Pascal?
44
Yeah,
seconds
SGA
SGA
left.
is
Long
forcing, bro.
motherfucker.
SGA is forcing.
SGA has the ball up.
Stop forcing.
1. 10-2 run. Here we go.
Dude, if I
35
was, dude, he's got to take it to the rack right now.
You gotta go. You gotta
14-second
go.
differential.
Oh,
Here we go. 5, 4.
dude, SGA 's
Jalen?
looking for his side man.
Off. Who comes up with it?
That's all.
Pascal.
that's
Off
hardball.
Pascal.
Out of
Off
bounds?
Pascal. Out of bounds Thunder, but they want a review. Pascal wants a review. He says, I am
Why
the
would he
captain
review
now.
that? Wasn't that?
I am the captain now.
It was in his hands. I
And
thought.
Rick Carlisle is reviewing it with 22 and a half seconds
let's
left.
see another line.
That's
here.
on
That looked
Pascal. He's literally carrying the ball out of bounds.
Pascal What the? Oh, is
He's
he wanting a
carrying the
foul?
ball.
Wait, is he wanting a foul?
Oh, maybe.
It's a
He's, like,
loose
carrying the
ball.
ball
I feel like
out
it's a
of
loose
bounds.
ball. He doesn't have possession of that.
What are they gonna call there?
Rick
No way.
Carlisle seemed very confident, but maybe it's just because they haven't used their challenge
Yeah,
yet. But
yeah, they have it.
no, I don't know. I think the only thing
I
you
don't see
could
that
challenge there is that maybe there was a foul, but it looked like a loose ball. So
And there was nothing like like significant enough, in my
Mm-mm.
opinion, to like turn that around.
and it
they've
was
called
very
nothing.
definitively.
If they call it and then it gets overturned, that's
Yeah.
one thing. But when it's a no call and there's not a lot of evidence, like very rarely do you see that kind of stuff go through.
It's very definitively off Siakam too. So like,
Yeah, that's definitely on it. That's why we were like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah, you like carry the ball out of bounds.
yeah, he was like, "Hey, let me grab this." Oh wait, I'm out of bounds. That's crazy, man. That is, that's the Pacers' MO, man. This entire time, they've been down and out. They made all these comebacks, and here they are,
I think
1
OKC's
point down, man.
You know, that's a big OKC let up. Like you look at the scores from the last like 3 quarters.
Here we go. What are we looking at here? Does anybody have sound? Because I don't. Because I don't want
No,
to
I can
interrupt.
play it, but I'm not going to.
Are they talking about like him reaching through? That's what I wondered. But
Faces a chance for their first lead of the game.
And I feel like this challenge is all about. I think they know this is all Pascal.
shut the fuck up, Doris.
Oh, they're
Yeah, that's what I
challenging
already
for a
said.
foul.
Boredom Burke.
All right, you
Boris
can turn
Burke.
it off. So that's what it is.
They're
But
challenging the
I
foul.
don't see enough. I don't see enough for a foul. It's a loose ball.
I just like I'd be very surprised to see this get overturned.
No, it's they might as well use it here. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you don't want to end the game with it, I guess.
That is a thing too. Like too many of these teams.
Here we go.
have
Here we
been
go. Here we
using-
go.
After review, Siakam is the last to touch the ball prior to being out of bounds. A little bit now approximately to the play. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Yeah, so
Challenge
it's
is
basically just
unsuccessful.
basically
They didn't
just a
even bring it up.
timeout.
They
It's a
didn't even bring it
timeout.
up.
Yeah. Well, because that's all that happened because there was no foul. Like off in ref language, that's like when you're reviewing the play like that, it's okay. What do you want me to review? Well, there's no foul, so the ball was off Siakam.
Dude, forget
Siakam looked
OKC.
like he got wounded. He's
Yeah.
a wounded soldier right there, man. He is not the captain. He's dead.
Here we go. Inbound to SGA with a what do we got? Like a 8.5 second differential shot clock to game clock. SGA 1-on-1. Step back, mid range, off.
Wow.
Oh man.
Pacer ball, no timeout.
They gotta push it now, huh?
What the
Hallie.
Hallie? What the Hallie?
No way! No fucking way!
Oh my god! The only person that's not surprised about that was Halliburton.
Dude,
How many
I
times
literally
can this
blame-
man get away with it?
My God, SGA.
Bro,
Perfect
I blame
def-
SGA, bro.
perfect
I literally
defense
this
by
whole quarter.
Nembhard.
What is he doing? Forcing shit.
Perfect
Oh my
defense by
gosh.
Nembhard.
How does he
Oh
keep
my
getting
gosh.
away
He's
with
just
this?
forcing, bro. We get that you're the guy. That's
How
not
does
your
he
game.
get away with this? Oh,
not your
my
game, bro.
God.
Oh my god.
That's 38 on them.
Oh, I
But
have to
still
readjust
lose.
my
Three
whole
game winners and 1 game tire?
Who said that earlier? Somebody said that they're gonna be
Yeah.
a game winner by.
I said
Dude,
they're
I gotta
within
readjust. Oh,
whatever.
here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Hallie against Giannis. Bang. 2.1% chance to win with 39 seconds. Misses his own free throw.
Cavs. Yeah.
Pulls it back out for a 3. Bang. Knicks looks at the clock on the line, but up to the heavens. Bang.
It's the choke.
Oh my God.
Bro,
There
I
ain't
freaking
no
blame
way,
SGA
bro.
for that, bro.
Hey,
that final.
bro, hey,
quarter-
fuck-
How could
fuck-
you not like Halliburton? How
fuck
could you
Bro-
not like Halliburton right now,
Fuck
man?
Brunson for the clutchest player, bro.
Oh!
Talk. Oh my God.
They paused that clock too early, even maybe. Like this game's over.
You think too early?
Yeah, look, if you look at that, that looked like it was before it was even down. Point 3. You can't even get a shot off in point 3. You got to like
No,
tip
you
that
You
in.
can
I
get
think.
a tip, just a tip.
Yeah,
Just
tip.
the tip. Just the tip.
Don't let Chet cook you here.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, if you've been hanging with us for 2.5 hours, shout out. But if you've only hanging with us for the last 10 minutes, that's where it's been cooking. And that man, Tyrese Halliburton, that's crazy, dude. I mean, talk about the guy that has the
look at the
weirdest
scoreboard, dude. Look at the scoring. The first 2 quarters we outscored them. The third quarter we outscored 31-28. This quarter 35-25. And all they've been doing is freaking forcing shit.
Bro,
That's
hey.
SGA, bro. That's literally on SGA, bro.
That's
They
not on
literally
that's
forced
not on
that.
SGA.
Why
That's
is he
on the
forcing
Pacers.
that,
That's
bro?
on dude.
That's
I
on-
gotta
they've
give
done this
Sean.
all
I gotta give
playoffs.
Sean. I gotta give Sean the credit, man.
Yeah.
He's been saying it. Sean, I just gotta start listening to you, brother. That's why you're not an XL Jazz fan at this point. That's why you're a medium schlong, right in the middle.
Medium schlong.
That's what we called it, medium schlong.
Bro,
You called it, man. In the last few minutes of the game, this Pacers team just turns it alive, and that's exactly what they did, man. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know
crazy.
if we could have predicted that.
I'm worried about the mentality thing, man. I'm serious. I've been saying it all night about like they have the punt it mentality versus the Pacers who would never punt it. They wouldn't punt a game.
Yeah, they were up by what, 15, ending the third quarter.
They were up like that's what I had
All
said.
game,
Like
too.
they were up 13-10 the entire game, and every time
this is
the
the
Pacers
best
got
game,
close,
bro.
here we go.
This game.
0.3 seconds. Tip. And
That's
guess
game,
who
bro.
secures it? Miles Turner, Vice's favorite
That's on
player.
fucking SGA, bro. That's
Play,
some bullshit.
plays with Legos.
That's some bullshit, bro. Why are you forcing shit? That's not your game. We get that your guy, bro. He had the ball in his hand the last 5 minutes. He had the
Can't
ball
say
in
I
his
didn't see
hand.
it
Look.
coming.
Oh my gosh. Good
I
freaking
can't
run
say
by
I
the
didn't
Pacers, bro. But that's literally on SGA. He had the ball in his hand the last 5 minutes and forced things, and then they just came back and took it. So
Hey, I want to say we say it all the time. Like I was saying that with the Thunder, with like playing defense against Ant Edwards. That possession you're talking about when SGA missed it, Nembhard played like about perfect defense, as much as you can ask on that.
but like
last
look at the
shot.
last 5 minutes. Let's watch. We'll have to rewatch the last 5 minutes. He had the ball in his hand every possession.
Well, that's what he
not how
does,
they
though.
play. They
Well,
literally
yeah,
give
when
him the ball and they go through him, but he was forcing everything. And
Let's watch
this
this Halliburton game winner again.
I gotta go home. I gotta go. I gotta take a flight
Dude,
out of here.
Sime just sent us a text. I sent something back. real
Vice is
quick.
crying on the live stream.
I'm about to go. I
That's what
gotta
he
get the next. I gotta get on the
Okay.
next flight out of here.
What the hally? What the
Flew-
hally?
That was
Flew all
good,
the way out
bro.
to
Not gonna lie,
OKC.
that was a good freaking call, Sean. That's a big shout out to you, and that was a good game by the Pacers. But like seriously, I said it. OKC was just gonna play themselves, and you called it, Sean.
14
by
points, bro.
Pacers
He had 14 points. Sorry to interrupt. Halliburton had 14 points.
Yeah,
That's it.
sad. Sad. It is
He
what
had
it is.
He had 11 points before that game
Hey.
winner.
We're gonna have to
That
like
gives
date.
you-
You're gonna have to find when I first called that in this game because that's
seriously.
crazy, dude.
No, I remember because I think it was when I was complaining about it. I was sitting here like, dude, it's 10. Every time it gets like within 10 points, when they get down to 6, boom. OKC goes on a 10-0 run.
And I was
And you're like,
doubting it
wait for
too.
the fourth quarter. You're like, hey, wait for the fourth quarter.
I
wait
kept
for
on
it."
saying within range.
Within
All
ra-
fourth
Yep.
quarter.
They got it, man. Hey, it's a long series. Hey, here we go. Most go ahead or game tying field goals, final 5 seconds of fourth quarter overtime since 1997.
That's
Halliburton, 5. Reggie Miller,
playoff?
5. Guess who has the most? LeBron James.
nasty. LeBron.
At least, hey, there's some solace for you, buddy.
Nah, bro. I'm pissed
At
off
least you
at
can fall
SGA,
asleep.
bro. That
Fall
was
asleep
some
thinking
dumb
about
sauce,
LeBron.
bro. That's not our game. We know you're the guy. You never play. Oh my gosh, bro. So mad right now. That don't make sense to me. The last 5 minutes, please go watch the last 5 minutes of that game. The ball went in his hand every single freaking play. And he was forcing shots when he usually finds the guys that are wide open.
Uh,
What should he have used? What do you think he should have used?
You can't say supporting cast because they all showed up, bro. I'm not even interested in saying supporting cast. I think Jalen had 17. I don't have all this. Like,
I'll tell you what, Tyrese Halliburton wasn't thinking about his supporting cast.
Nah, bro, he's just thinking about cooking.
That's
why
crazy,
not,
bro.
Why not another one, dude? That's that. I mean, that is a confidence on a.
Bro, I even
about,
had it up. Like, I was about to like.
That's why I picked Pacers in 7 this whole time.
This has got me
That's
scared, honestly.
Hey, bro, but that gives me a chance at them at 7 or at 6. So,
dude, that's crazy. I mean, like, even talk about like Kobe, Michael, LeBron. Halliburton's not as good of a scorer as any of those guys. But whenever he needs it, if he's in a game-winning situation, you're cooked. You're cooked. It's over.
Hey, my flight leaves here in a little bit, so I'm out, boys.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us on Feisty's emotional roller coaster. Talk about being on a high for, I don't know, an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, and then just a complete collapse. To which Feist says is all SGA's fault. I don't necessarily agree with that, but
weren't you supposed to take off that undershirt?
Oh yeah, that. Oh shit.
Yo, we out.
I think you just said the jersey. All right, thank you guys for joining us. Another live stream. That was fun, dude. Hey, next game Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe we can figure something out for that as well. But what a series. What a start to this series, man. I couldn't have predicted it. Sean could have.
Somebody did.
So, Sean.
Who's we?
To sign us out?
Give him the last. Yeah, give him the last say.
Ain't nobody the biggest. Nobody's a bigger Pacers supporter. I've been a Pacers supporter since day one.
Is he saying they're going up 2-0?
I don't think they're going 2-0.
Okay. So what happens? What happens?
I think OC's going to recover. They're going to say, we can't let that happen. They're going to play hard. They're going to take it to 1-1. But then they got to go to Indiana, man. Hey. I could see this ending up 2-2 by the end of all of that. That's my prediction as of now. I'm seeing a close series.
There we go.
I almost
predicted it.
Like that might happen. I'm just kidding. But that's just I've been saying this since the beginning, but this definitely helps my case because now we know it's at least going to 5. If OKC wins.
There we go. Well, hey, that's how we do it. All right. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Feisty, for joining us finally, eventually, and then joining the collapse. That was a lot of fun to watch. And thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Another episode of Your Favorite Couch Potatoes. Make sure to catch us on... I'm going to have to cut that out.
Make sure to couch us.
Got choked up. Make sure to catch us on at Your Favorite Couch Potatoes on YouTube and Spotify for full episodes. And then on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. I'm sorry. That game was just too awesome. I'm getting choked up about it. My Pacers in 7 pick might just turn out after this. Totally changed my mindset. But thank you guys for joining us. Till next time, we'll catch you on the couch. See you.